It started exactly on time as always. Hello. Hello, hello everybody. Hello. I broke my microphone stand. Hello, welcome. Tilt stick, Mr. Mustard. All the other ones claiming that I'm late, which is factually incorrect. You're not getting a greeting. I just finished the China sprint in my save of the game. I don't know what you mean. There is no sprint in China. There's no sprint race in China. Don't be silly. That's not a thing. We went to China and there was no sprint race, so clearly there isn't one. So I don't know what you're talking about. That's ludicrous. It's ludicrous behavior. Why's my webcam so? It's pointing downwards. Wait. Hello. Fading more than Danny Rick's career. Brutal. Absolutely brutal. Hello, everybody. I realize now headphones doesn't really work with the hat. Let me just take these off for a sec, because what do we have here? A Mr. V's Garage limited edition bucket hat in size small, which is a ludicrous decision because I have an enormous head. Yes, that would seem to be the case. Guys. It's finally arrived, and it means they are live. If you saw the post on YouTube, if not, the 50k limited edition bucket hat is now available on MrVsGarage.com. And when I say limited edition, there are only 50. Less than that even, because we've already sold, I think, about 10 already, which is pretty crazy. I'm really breaking this. I need to get me one of these, I think. But yes, it's here, guys, and it is, in fact, reversible. Oh, God. Airline reveal. That's not good. It is reversible. We got the Tighty mascot. I will say also it's just like dyed into the fabric, so there's a bit of bleed on the detail of this. Where is it? There? No. There. But I'm pretty happy with them. They are pretty sick. And I forgot just how turquoise my turquoise color was. This is a turquoise hat, guys. This is a very turquoise hat. I'm gonna go get a hairband. But I will be right back. We are playing F1 Manager. Guys! Guys, important news, but potentially also sad news. This is the last week of 2024. I know you may be looking at the calendar and going, but what? It's October. No. There are only 3 races left in our Formula 1 Manager 24 season. Today, Las Vegas. Then we've got Qatar tomorrow. And Thursday is the season finale. And you thought it was in December, didn't you? Thursday is the season finale. We're near the end of the season. Will Carlos Sainz become the champion with Ferrari, the Constructors' champions? Will Mr. V's Garage hold on to 4th place? Will we sign Oscar Piastri, or are we going to take like Zay Maloney or someone? But then the silly season starts. It's already started. I can't hear a thing. Okay, bucket hat and headphones is an interesting combo where I need to get. Oh no, I look like I drive a train in Victorian times. Wait, one sec. This is gonna be tricky, guys. This is gonna be tricky. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I don't need to see the screen. It's not like I'm making good decisions anyway, is it? Oh, your Teodium shirt arrived today. The shirts come super quick. I don't know where the hell they make them, but they come like instantaneously when you order them. They're nice, aren't they? They're cool shirts. I'm glad you like it, man. Can you say hi, Alfie? I suppose I can. I don't see anything negative like looking like I'm driving a Victorian train. I agree. It's a vibe. It is a vibe. I'm just going to do the whole stream like this. I genuinely cannot see anything when I do that. Hello. Oh! Shabby with the...
Shabby rejoined the green screen enthusiasts. Shabby celebrates 2 months of membership. Egg.
I don't know why that has text to speech. I swear I didn't turn that on, but whatever. Apparently when you resub on YouTube, you get a text to speech and you can type in whatever message you want, so use that knowledge wisely. You are everywhere, Shabby, I see. Very nice, very nice. With a hat down, I won't see my drivers running out of fuel. They don't run out. That has never happened. Guys, that has never, ever happened in the history of this team. I should not be gaslit by the livestream chat. That is rude. That is damaging to my mental health and my self-esteem. Do not lie to me. We have never run out of fuel. I would never lie to you. I would never lie to you. Do you want to play some F1 Manager? I can't remember. Hello. Simon Mattis. Oh wait, no. I was waiting for the text to speech, but it's only apparently for the re-members. But Simon, welcome to the Green Screen Enthusiast on YouTube. I see you said hi. Hello. I see you said hi. What was I going to say? I actually can't remember what the sprint races are in real life. I assume we're going to get some more this week. I don't think there's a sprint race in Las Vegas. Surely. Surely. Calendar. It doesn't tell me anything. Which ones are the sprint rounds? I actually genuinely have no idea. I don't know. But surely we have more. Surely, because we've only had 1, 2, 3, 4 with Brazil. So yeah. There might be some sprint races coming up, but I can't remember when they are. Qatar, someone says. China, Miami, Austria, Texas, Brazil, and Qatar. Okay, so we have a sprint race tomorrow, it would seem. And, like on cue, Lamip. 5 gift subs, 5 gift members on YouTube. As always, Lamip, thank you for supporting the channel. Hello. Absolutely crazy. There's going to be some hellos coming through, guys. 5 new people in the Green Screen Enthusiasts. If you're not in the Discord, guys, get in there. You get a special role. You get a discount on merchandise, which includes this bad boy. Thank you, Lamip. Hello. Getting some more people into the party. Let's play some. Let's play some F1 Manager, maybe. So as you can see, we still have Yuki Tsunoda on our team. I am obviously trying to maybe, you know, slightly scout some new people. We're still in negotiation with Oscar Piastri. Ah, he has come back with a counter offer. Hello. God. Oh, someone says, unfortunately, I missed the last race, of course. I missed the Teodium. How did the meth head situation play out? I just ran away, basically. Yeah, so for those of you who weren't there last time, firstly, we have had our Teodium. We've had our first podium for Mr. Versus Garage. It was with Tearpo Chair, not Yuki Tsunoda. The Tsunodium dream is dead, and he may never get one because he might be getting fired. Hello. Arthur Dent on Twitch as well with the Prime sub. So yeah, so obviously, as promised, I went out to get some beers. I didn't have any in, so I had to go run and get some. There are sort of two corner shops relatively nearby to me, but in opposite directions. Went to the first one. Just as I get there, woman runs in before me, grabs the shopkeeper. Right, let me put you on the webcam. She runs in, literally just like grabs the shopkeeper and then just like dives backwards to drag him to the floor. And then there's like another person who works in there, and so the other guy comes over and like drags her off, and then she's screaming, and then the pub over the road, someone shouts like, "Oi, what are you doing?" And then she runs out and she's like, "What are you saying oi at me for? What are you screaming at me for?" Meth heads, man. Crazy. So I was just like, these guys aren't currently going to be behind the counter serving, are they? And also, I don't want to get, you know, grounded. I don't want to get decked. I'm just going to go the other way. So that was fun. That was weird. But these things happen, you know. You live in a decent-sized town. I live in quite like a party town. There's a lot of stuff like that, and there's a lot of people doing some serious drugs. UK moment? Yeah. So was the woman me? Well, for legal reasons, someone else tackled the shopkeeper to the ground, didn't they? For legal reasons, I didn't do anything. Do you see what I'm saying here? For legal reasons, it wasn't me. Okay. When is the meth head on CCC? Okay, that's enough talk. That's enough talk about meth heads now. Teo probably won't be in F1 25. You mean F1 Manager 25? Well, firstly, that game may not even exist. Secondly, I think he would. We've got, you know, we have a couple random drivers who aren't affiliated in the game. It is mostly people in the different academies, but yeah, I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. But then again, yeah, there may not even be another game. It was only, like, the contract was only to make 3 up until this one, and I don't know if it's been renewed, so there might not actually be another one next year, honestly. He's going to be in the IndyCar McLaren team. Is he? Ew. I thought he got dropped. I haven't been following it, honestly. Let's see the counteroffer from Mr. Piastri. He is in the negotiation. So wait, he's happy with all of this. He's happy with the salary. Is that what I offered him? I offered him 11.5. No, I offered him 8.6. I think you'll find, Oscar. I think you'll find. I also offered him 140 grand for coming 5th. He wants 200 grand if he comes 8th. Nah, but you're going to come 8th every single race, mate. That's a lot of money. Well, I guess we're going to get 200 grand on our sponsor bonus, right? Like with our sponsor target. So it kind of averages out. You know what? I'll leave him on that. I'm not happy with this. I'll leave him on that. Because that's what he's proposed. I'm going to go slightly down. He can take 10. 10.04. He'll be fine with that. He wants no breakout multiplier. Fair enough. He's happy with all of this stuff. Wants a bigger signing bonus. Yeah, we can make it work. Let's not move that up. Okay, let's give him 11 mil. Let's give him 11 mil. And we'll send this to him. We'll see what he says. I'll just go with that. You know, why not? Why not? Maybe if we'll get that sweet spot where he gets the sponsor bonus for coming like 9th, but we don't have to pay him. So we'll just fix every single race so he comes exactly 9th, and we make money, but we don't have to pay him. So that's perfect. What does the V stand for? Very bad at monitoring fuel levels. Guys, the V will be revealed in due course. I mean, there's ways to find it if you want to do a bit of research, but it will be revealed in due course, don't worry. But I like to hold on to some of my secrets, you know, to keep you guys guessing. You know, a bit of mystery. Ooh. Mr. V, are you crazy or normal? I don't know what you mean by that. But I'm going to say definitely not normal. I would say. Breakout multiplier is, as it says, if a team is trying to poach the staff member, they must pay the buyout fee times this multiplier. This money goes to the team the staff members poach from. So basically, the higher this number is, the harder it is for a team to take him mid-contract, so before these 3 seasons are up. So obviously, it's in his interest for this to be 0, because it gives him the freedom to sign another contract next year. Fair enough. I'm going to send him this. I'm going to send him this, still with the ×2, 0.2. See what he says. If he turns us down again, I'll give him 2 weeks this time. If he turns us down again, I'm just going to take Zane Maloney, because fuck Sauber, basically. They sent me that email earlier in the year. I'm going to ruin their entire future. So I will just sign Zane Maloney in that case. So, someone says, when face reveal, and then also V reveal at 500k. Yeah. I'll talk about it. I'll answer some questions, or I'll do a Q&A or something at some point. Zane is very mid. I like him, and you can't. I don't care who's. I don't want to min max this game. I just want to have fun. Okay. I like him. He's cool. He's a good driver in real life, and so I'm gonna sign him. I'm not trying to sign the optimal team. I'm trying to sign the funnest team. Stop trying to take all the fun out of it. Exactly. We need to keep the Sauber beef going. That is much more important than winning races. Much more important. Right, let's offer him this contract, see what he says. He's got 2 weeks to get back to us. Low patience. Interesting. We'll get to these guys. I don't know why it says that. I fully gave him a contract, so I'm just going to ignore you, Jared, and then we'll get to that when we come to it. He's fine. Car 1. Okay. We're running low on chassis, I'm going to say. Yes. We have 0 of the latest design. And we have 1 more spare chassis of the old design. So I think I need to build a couple more. Which is sad. 20 days? 24th of November, yeah. Does that even... How many races would that give us? It would be ready the day after Las Vegas. Oh, that's annoying. Let's just do it. Let's just rush it. It only costs what, another $500,000? Ugh. Money's for spending. Money's for spending. Let's do it. We can have those for Vegas. That's fun. And then he also needs a new rear wing, which is the good one. Very nice. Do you have any of this? Nope. We are running low on bits. Jesus. I reckon at this point we just make it to the end of the season what we've got, but we do need chassis. If we run out of chassis, we are going to be bigly screwed. That should be fun. I think we're doing some research at the moment. We've got all our engineers doing that, so that's fun. Let's check our inbox. Had the counteroffer, seen that. Monthly affiliates development update. Fully don't care, but thank you very much. And information about Sao Paulo. Won it, mate. Got a podium. Doesn't matter. As you can see, guys, 3rd place for Teo. And those of you who watched, so close to 2nd. We were less than a 10th off 2nd. I think 0.02 or 0.03. Side by side with Mr. Leclerc. Brutal. Brutal. We've done this. We've already done this. We've already done this. Oh, this game is a bit janky sometimes. It's actually gone through. I think so. I think so. I think so. Let's get to Vegas. What's the balance prediction at for the end of this season? Good question. We'll take a look now. That I thought it was going to pause for that manufacturing complete, but it didn't. Research some side pods. We can do some more research. Current balance, 9 million. 6.7 to the cost cap. Projected balance, minus 81. How is that possible? It thinks I'm going to spend another 90 million in the next 3 weeks. I don't understand. I don't understand where it's getting that number from. Show you're working out. I am prioritizing next season for development. There's no point now for, 3 more races. We may as well do loads of research, and then we will be rapido, hopefully, for next year. Or at least we won't fall back down the grid, because that would be sad. Snowdium incoming. We've got 3 more races. You never know. Hot take. Mr. V should do Assetto Corsa stuff, to be honest. Imagine F1 cars at NASCAR Charlotte Roval. You mean like on stream, or what? But yeah, I mean, I could do that. You could spend 90 mil in 3 weeks if you believe. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how they get in this number. I don't understand. It would be impressive if I do spend that much. I have to say.
Las Vegas is coming up. You should take a page from FedEx and gamble all your remaining funds for the team to get more money.
Did FedEx do that? Is that a thing? As you know, if there was an option, I would be clicking that roulette wheel button like crazy. You can't lose. Guys, it's basically, it's 50-50. So if it spins around and it goes red one time, it has to be black the next time, guys. That is statistics. That is how it works. Lots of people don't know this, and that's how they lose money, but you just have to literally do the opposite because it's a 50-50 chance, and once you've had one of the 50s, you have to get the other 50. That's maths. That's maths. I have a master's degree, so you know that I know what I'm talking about. Oscar's got back to us. Again? He wants me to put the race target bonus up by 1,000. Seriously? Is that the only difference? He wants an extra 1,000. Oh, it's a tough negotiation, Oscar. You pinned me against a wall, but I suppose we can make that work. I'm gonna offer him a contract, see what he says. Oh, the multiplier's at 0 again. Oh, wait, it'll be fine. He's never gonna leave. He's gonna win 3 titles back to back with us, so he'll never leave. Why would he do that? What happens now? Alright. Well, I guess we've sent that, and then we'll just... He's got 2 weeks. He's got 2 weeks to tell if he accepts. You already left a team once, remember? Yep, true. Old habits die hard. Okay. We've researched some side pods. Let's do some more research, because if we're going to spend that 90 mil, we got to start somewhere. We have done 0 suspension research. We're already doing that. I think we want to do more underfloor research. I feel like underfloors are key to the speed of your car. So I'm going to get many, many engineers researching this. Many, many, many engineers. Doing that. Doing, like, all of this. Yes. Yes. Research focus. Low speed. Bit of medium speed. Yes. How much would that cost me? 1 million. I think it's worth it. Use all the time at this point. Can't really afford to do another. What do you mean? It costs 1 mil and I've got 9 mil. I can do 8 more after this one. Yeah, you have a point. You have a point. Let me go back. Let me go back. We're just gonna make one really good underfloor. Der Bürgermeister. Der Bürgermeister, welcome with the Prime sub. Hello. Hello, hello. What a name, may I say. Strange abomination of German, but I like it nonetheless. And if an engine explodes, they won't explode. I'll just not let them do that, so it's fine. Elisani as well, if I'm saying that correctly. Alice Annie. With the Prime sub as well. They keep on rolling in. Oh my. Oh my goodness. We still want some low speed performance because can't hurt. All the engineers, that's all our available engineers anyway. 1 mil, do that. Got a bit of money in the bank for an engine. If it were to explode, I am going to try and avoid that from happening. We'll put in our old ones for practice and everything. We'll keep our good ones real good for the last 3 races. Should be fine. Let's continue. Let's get to Vegas. We should finish making some chassis before then. Gearbox poor condition. Nah, it's fine. It's fine. I think actually he may even just have another one. He's got a whole other one. That can stay in for practice. He's alright, mate. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional team principal. And Janine Meyer is now 62 overall. We all rejoice. We've researched some suspension, and we have made a chassis. A cable with the cheer as well. Thank you. I'm just gonna get the whole way to the race weekend, and then we can change all the chassis and bits. Okay. Okay. Strategy prep for Vegas. This is a balanced circuit, which favors DRS effectiveness performance. Our car is okay at that, but could be better. We're predicting this best strategy will be a one-stop. Historically, the safety car chance here is about 0. Statistics. An average pit lane time loss in standard conditions is 29 seconds. Kind of normal. Pit lane time loss 16 seconds, yeah, kind of actually very quick, to be honest. Las Vegas has a very, because you cut turn 1, I want to say, which is quite a slow corner, a slow-ish corner. What's this? Cloudy, clear, no rain.
That 1,000 is bonus money for Mark Webber.
I'm pretty confident Mark Webber gets paid more than that for this contract. Just throwing that out there. I believe he gets more than, wait, what is that? Out of 11 million. 0.01%? I believe he gets more than that. It's just my guess. Just my guess. It's safe to say that Mr. Mark Webber is doing just fine from Oscar's success in Formula 1 recently. He's having a great time. All these guys are unhappy. Fully don't care. Okay. Let's make sure our car is all up to date. We've got a new chassis for you. Put that on the car. Actually, put on both cars. Lovely stuff. Do we have a new front wing? No, that's staying on Teo's car. Very cool. New rear wing. Got the latest one. 242. Teo has the latest one. There we go then. Yep. And suspension. Cool. Okay. Okay. We're looking good on that front. Looking lovely. Let's go to Vegas. 10th or higher. Easy peasy. Easy peasy. Never a doubt in my mind. 11th or higher, once again. We literally got a podium last time, so we can manage 11th. Actually, how long has it been since we finished outside the points, quite honestly? It's been a decent little run of points finishes for us. I've had a couple of races where, for some unknown reason, our car pulled up on the last lap, but we were in front of lap cars, so we still got like P8 and P9 and things like that.
Both on and off the track.
It's Ferrari who are currently ahead in the constructors' standings. And with round 22 underway, there are only a handful of points left to claim in this season.
Let's see what the weekend has in store.
Let's see, Crofty. Let us see. Yeah, I just realized, guys, we've done 21 race weekends already. Formula 1 2024 calendar is brutal. So says also, can we get an egg shoey? I've done it once. How many more times do you want it to happen? No. Quite frankly, no. Jesus. Jesus Christ. I realized I missed a very long message. Hey, Mr. V, why is everyone saying Ricciardo has retired? No one said that officially, and Ricciardo said in his post he wanted to come back. Is there something I don't know? I guess it's just common phrasing. No, you are correct. He hasn't officially retired. But then again, what does that mean to officially retire in Formula 1? Like, lots of people never officially say, okay, I'm done now. They just no longer have a seat. So, he might never say that he is retired, but that doesn't mean that he's coming back. I don't think he'll come back to Formula 1, to be honest. I don't see... I mean, there's only one seat left for next year. Well, no, that's not true. There's 2 seats left for next year. One of them is RB, so he's not going there. And the other one is Sauber, State Kick, F1 Team Sauber. I can't see him going there either, and I can't see him then getting a seat in a year's time. So I think Daniel Ricciardo is probably gone for good as far as Formula 1 is concerned. So while he is not retired, I don't think he's coming back. So I think it's pretty safe to say it's the end of his F1 career. But yeah, like as a person who does stuff and a job, he's probably not retired, because I imagine he will drive another series. But from Formula 1's point of view, yes. We want a fruit shoot shoey. I'm running out of shoes, guys. I actually washed the last one, so I suppose it's ready. But I'm not doing any more shoeys. All right. I've put enough shoes in my mouth. I'm good. Oh, great vids as always. Are you going to be playing GeoGuess after this? It depends how quickly we get through the race. I wasn't planning on it. Maybe. If any of the race weekends go really quickly, then... Because, you know, I've got nothing else to do this evening. I will, but if it kind of takes the normal amount of time, then no. Basically. Also, guys, I got up at 6 a.m. today to do some photography, like, before the sun got up. I don't know if I could go on until, like, you know, 1 a.m. like some streams, so... I think I'm going to have to go to bed when we get to the end of this race. Okay, I'm just going to send them out with, like, neutral setup, see what they say. I am, however, going to make sure they don't have the good engines. So we'll put the good gearbox in for the race. We will... Yeah, I know it's damaged. That's why I'm putting it in the car. We'll give him a worse engine. And... Do I give him like a fully busted ERS? Yeah, it can't hurt that much, can it? Yeah. And we'll do the same for car 2. 64% in your engine. That's far too many percentage points, Teo. Far too many. Gonna crank those numbers way down. Give him the bad ERS. Give him the bad gearbox. Ooh, these are mashed. Yes. Okay, cool. That is good, which means we keep our good ones for the race. Lovely stuff. We are gonna do, you know, just enough laps to make sure we get all our feedback in on these hards. Let's go. It's been a while since I've actually seen some Vegas action, albeit virtual Vegas, but still, it's good to, you know, like familiarize ourselves with the track again, because I've only seen one race here, and that was a year ago at this point, so kind of forgotten some of the details of this track.
Copy, radio check.
I need a pair of Shoei racing shoes. Okay, so I do own racing shoes. I don't want to put any foreign liquids in them because they're for my feet. Guys, if you've ever done like a decent stint in like karting and stuff, it's uncomfortable enough as it is. All that will happen if I start drinking beers out of my racing shoes is that next time I do go driving, they're gonna start to like chafe. I'm going to get that beer friction on my toes. Imagine if I have to pull up in a karting race and like, why have you stopped? And I'm like, oh, it's a Shoei related incident. I can no longer feel my toes. My toes have gone numb from all the Heineken I was pouring in my shoes last night. Like, I don't need that. I don't need that. And those boots are not cheap. Don't know if you know that. So, yeah. I will stick with normal trainers if that's okay with you. Have you had a podium yet? Oh, yes, we did last stream. In Sao Paulo, we got third with Teo Porcher. Almost second, a fraction of a second off, but we got third place with Teo Porcher, and I drank a beer out of a shoe again. Heineken, from all the beers, Heineken. Yep. The official beer of Formula 1. It's the official shoey beer. I was about to say beery shoe, and same thing, really. But yeah. Yeah, guys, I like my racing boots.
Hello?
And you know what? I would like to do things like, you know, I would love to get involved in like the Buckmore 24 Hours next year. Get in that creator team with like Tomo and Aldas, that kind of thing. I don't want to let the side down with like a fucking beer-related foot injury. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Redwine99 with the Prime sub. Welcome in to the Green Screen Enthusiasts. You can get yourself linked up on Discord if you want to. Special roles for subs in there. Discounts on merch. Custom emotes. All the good stuff. Just like this kind of merch. It looks like a fedora. It looks like a trophy when I do this. Lando did a show with Tiski. However you say that. Polish F1 fanbase went crazy. I'm not surprised. In the nicest way possible, Polish F1 fans are crazy. And that's a good thing. Literally any mention of the country of Poland and they will go insane. In Mr. V voice. Hello. Trench foot from a shoe. Yeah, I don't need that in my life, okay? I don't want to get trench foot. I don't want to get Heineken foot. I don't know which one's worse. I don't want to try either.
I'm not quite sure what's happened there.
Maloney! Okay, maybe I won't sign him next year.
So let's
What did he
follow the
do?
action going into turn 12
Alonso.
and ends up in the wall.
Alonso
But no
just...
matter the severity
Alonso
of the
pushed him
crash,
into the wall.
it's always
I'm
good to
pretty
see the
confident
driver
Alonso is his
emerge on
manager as well, which is the funniest part of that.
top. And you can just feel the frustration from the team watching on the monitors.
The fedora gives you the problematic YouTuber look. Yeah, you're right. I love the content. especially the does blank make good F1 track videos and the weird point system. Thank you, man. Thank you. Well, you might be in luck because the next one of the track tier list videos might be coming out very soon indeed. Very soon indeed. I'm not doing a fedora shoey. That implies I'm stuffing the fedora into a shoe and drinking it. You mean a fedora-y, which is probably not feasible. This is definitely not waterproof, guys. But yes, the next which blank would make the best F1 track video is coming out probably this weekend. The tracks are all done. The script is pretty much done. I am just waiting on the potential sponsor to get back to me. We've agreed a sponsor slot for this because Mr. V's got to pay rent. But I'm waiting for them to get back with contracts and things. And then I'll be going ahead. Yes, we also have a new green screen, which is actually just a gift from my girlfriend's dad, arriving, I think, tomorrow. So no more weird, like, you know, scrunched up bits in the corners, my shitty one here. Perfectly smooth Elgato speed release one. Oh, taking the green screen game up to the next level. Teo has finished his feedback. How many laps has he done? 10? 10? You get feedback in fast here, my god. Get back in. Get back in. Maybe we can do 2 rounds of, like, setup changes. That'd be cool. We need to get a Patronus or a Ramco sponsor for me. Not so sure about that. There's some ethical concerns of both of those companies. I've thought for a long time about doing a video about, like, which team has the least ethical sponsors, but that, you know... Sponsors make the world go round, you know what I mean? So... you could call it a necessary evil. All on sponsorship. No, because, as I said, the Polish fans are crazy enough as it is. Okay, front wing angle down. Rear wing angle also down. Something like that. It's a disgusting setup. That's a weird setup. Alright, let's give him something like this, see what he says. You can do the same tires, mate. You'll be fine. Another 18 laps for you. You'll probably do it in like 10 again, but we shall see. The Bürgermeister says, the logic of this minigame is driving me crazy. Why is the optimum for traction or straight somewhere in the middle? It's like the car feels good, but it's too fast on the straights. And we need more wheel spin. So it's not... Yeah, because obviously you want, like, maximum... It's a simplified... description of a real life concept, because with everything you can change on the car, it is about... Please don't crash Zane Maloney again. Are you serious? Yuki, what was that?
And yes, we have. We've had a crash. What happened there? Now, this happened as they arrived...
Mate, Maloney can't catch a break.
Oh, that'll be a costly crash as the car makes contact with the wall.
Mr. V's Garage takes no responsibility for any crashes involving Saubers. It does play into our feud story very nicely. You said he was mid. Okay, I'm starting to see some evidence of that now. Oh, God.
Use pit limiter.
So dumb. He knows that Zane's coming for a seat. Oscar's next on the hit list. Yeah, if I was Maloney, I would just hang up my racing boots at this point. I don't want to drive for Formula 1. Fuck these guys. All right, let's get you some setup changes, Yuki. Swinny with the Prime sub. We're getting a lot of Prime subs today, guys. Welcome to everyone new. I am assuming you've all come over from YouTube. Welcome, welcome. If you're just finding the channel naturally, on Twitch, you're in for something. This is not a normal channel. Let's give him that. Let's see what he says. Same tires. Another few laps. Lovely stuff. I don't think we're going to do 3 runs. But we might be able to get half the feedback of our second setup change, that kind of thing. Did I get singular digit setup? I think so, yes. So I was meant to explain it when we had that up. But when it's saying like straights, traction, blah, 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 these things are in balance. So if we take, say, the roll stiffness of your car, right? If we make the rear roll more stiff, in theory, we should get probably better, maybe better traction, depending on the track. But we will also get more oversteer, that kind of thing. So it's a balance. So you can make one change that takes away some of the oversteer, will make your car easier to drive, but it might accelerate not as well. We might get straight line stability, but that gives up some of our braking stability. You know, there are some things which are just overall good. You know, in a general sense, downforce is good, and just add lots of downforce. But then there's a balance, because we want a balance between our straight line speed and our cornering downforce, because downforce is doing absolutely nothing for us in a long straight. So it's all about finding these balances, because these things aren't obvious. Like, you could do every track with the biggest, like, Monaco wing possible, but then you'll just be too slow in a straight line. And you could run your car super stiff to give yourself good underfloor aero performance, but as Red Bull has proved, that means you can't ride curbs, and you will just crash at every single race, Checo. So it's a balance, and that's what the minigame is trying to, like, imply. It uses kind of weird wording, because really, it's the things on the left that we're balancing. It's more just showing how important those traits are. So it's saying that straights is very important for this track, and we haven't prioritized it enough. That's what it's saying, if that makes sense. You're telling me F1 engineering is complicated? Honestly, no. It's fine. It's not... Okay, that's probably rude to people who do it as a job. But what I should say is getting to that perfect point is very hard. Knowing all the different things you're tweaking, not that hard. Like, less complex, but higher targets, let's say, than like a normal car. Let's get out again. Let's see what happens. Hola. Hola. Let's do some more Vegas practice. I do like the 3D maps, but it's kind of weird how we can't see the entirety of what turn 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Don't know what corner number that is. It's just fully blocked behind a casino, which is a little strange of a UI decision. But it does look cool, though. Send you... I sent you... He was only in for like a 2 minutes. He was having a drink. He was having a breather, alright? He needs a rest. Just taking it easy. He's warming up. I don't know why he's so slow. He's warming up. Did you know that Herman Tilke designed a Polish motorsport complex? Well, I'm not surprised. He's designed fucking tracks in every single country in the world. Our setup is great. Let's get him in again. We might be able to change it and get a bit more feedback before the end of the session. Pourchaire in. Pourchaire is so quick with his feedback. Ooh, 81%. Okay, we can work with that. So we need to make some changes just sort of inside these bits. Let's start with the straights. Let's go straights down. Let's see what he says. And then I'll give him something like this. I want to move the oversteer a little bit more. try that. Let's try that, see what he says. Yuki's getting feedback. We're getting feedback quickly now. These guys are getting good. Getting used to the car. Get in. Get back out. Ooh, lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. I don't think he's going to get 5 out of 5 feedback before the end of the session, but it all helps. It all helps. Why use numbers? All these corners have very good names. I think I saw a YouTube video about it. You know what's funny, guys, is because I obviously have like multiple YouTube accounts. Like Mysteries Garage is not the account that I started watching YouTube on. It's not even my first YouTube channel that I uploaded videos on. Oh my god. Oh, we're optimal on the straights though, so that's nice. So I don't watch YouTube on Mysteries Garage. I watch YouTube on a different channel. But what that means is when I like turn on my TV upstairs, which is on my other channel, it will recommend me Mr. V's Garage videos constantly because it's like, oh, you're a big fan of this channel. And so it's kind of interesting to see which ones are getting recommended more. I've seen that the Driver Family Wealth thing got recommended quite a lot, but also in the last couple of days I've been recommended the Las Vegas corner names video quite a few times as well, which is quite funny. So I guess that's being it's being watched a few more times now. I just find it funny. Okay, let's get that down, and then I guess we need to do like we need to get cornering. Dan. Ooh. No. Maybe. Oh, wait. Let's start again. So we need to get, like... maybe like that. That can't be it. There's no way it's that. So we're just going to leave the top 2 as is. The traction has to be about there. So it must be just bouncing these 2, but I don't see how... Ooh. Don't hate it. I don't hate it. I'm gonna try this. That's quite an extreme setup, I have to say, but I'm gonna try it. Do you even remember these corner names? Good question. Let me try off the top of my head, but the short answer to that question is no. Because I did that over a year ago, and as I've said many times, guys, my memory goes maybe 6 days into the past. All right. But I want to say, no. Oh my god. The thing is obviously like no one else ever actually used those words, so they didn't like stick in my mind. I obviously spent a few days researching that video and making that video. Where's the logo gone? There we go. But after that, like I haven't said those names since, and I haven't looked at that graphic again, so yeah, basically no. Why did I leave Logan Sargent out of the Wealth video? Because he's not in Formula 1. Is the simple answer to that question. I don't know if you noticed, but he hasn't been there for 3 whole races. So, yeah, obviously he was there early in the season. I had Ricciardo in there, even though he's just left. But I started preparing that before Ricciardo's departure was announced, so I thought I'd just leave him in. He's gone. Sargent is gone. He's a figment of the past. He is an ancient relic of a bygone era. Are you sure it's 6 days and not 6 seconds? I'm not sure of that at all. Topgolf was the last corner. I must have the file somewhere. Let's go on board. Let's go on board with Teo. I'm going to find it. Let's give me F1 game cam. F1 game cam? it must be this. So. Where would I put this? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Las Vegas names. I was looking for Vegas names. So we have got guys. I'll talk you through a lap when he gets there. I've completely... There's too many Photoshop tabs open. We have... Coming around the final corner of the track, which is, of course, Topgolf. The best name, and there is a Topgolf just off to the side there, so it tracks. It makes sense. We then just have turn 1. It's plain, it's simple, can't forget that. We come down then into the long right-hander of Rochelle. I think it's onto Rochelle Boulevard. Rochelle Avenue is the name of this road, so it checks out. We then have a long straight down into the relatively heavy braking zone of Paradise, which I think is a lovely name. Obviously, the Las Vegas Strip in the town of Paradise, so it's fitting, and it's just a nice corner name. We then come up to the complex near the Sphere, which we have, of course, called Elvis. I don't like Sphere because it's too hard to say. Imagine saying Sphere every single lap of the race. It's not on. It's it's not doable. I'm not going to do it. We then come down. Our heavy sweepers to the right and to the left are, of course, sands. I like the implication of, you know, flowing sands over some sand dunes. Very June, very Shai Hulud. Around Palazzo, our heavy left-hander. I'm sure there's some loose manhole covers near here somewhere. And then we, of course, have the strip. Our long, long back straight, which is where the winners get taken in that weird limo to the podium, which is somewhere off to the right here by the fountains of whatever hotel that is. I've never been to Vegas. And our final corner complex, well, Topgolf is the final corner, but our final little chicane down the bottom is Cosmos, which I believe is the name of a casino or something. Again, I have never been to Vegas. But yeah, all tracks are better with names rather than numbers. It's just sexier. I would like to see it take off. Hopefully that video takes off again. Maybe we get some traction. We just need David Croft to say them. We just need Crofty to say them. And then we're good. The car sounds like a Formula E. It does, actually. I don't know why we get these weird engine sounds. That sounds horrible. It's probably our busted up engine. Yeah, I'd imagine it's the, like, destroyed engine we have in the back of this car. It's probably not making the healthiest of sounds. See if we can get Yuki out for 3 minutes. Very loud turbo. It was a very quiet turbo, honestly. Maybe for an F1 car, yes, but that's because it's drowned out by the rest of the engine normally. Yuki still has time to take a Sauber out. Where is he? If he was right next to a Sauber, that would have been so funny. Anyway, let's get to the end of the session. We're not going to finish our feedback on these. We can start off practice 2 like this as well. Practice 2 we're going to do a lot quicker. No more corner commentary from me. There's checkered flag. Do not take me off time 16. Do not take me off time 16. It's all good. We are not that fast, but other people might have gone on better tyres. You know, we remain in the hopium. Yeah, look. Easy peasy. On hards. Hamilton went on softs. On softs, and he was only 0.4 quicker than us, so we got this in the bag. Again, every single team doing absolutely tons of young driver tests, even though they have no requirement to do so. Are these grid penalties? Oscar Piastri grid penalty? I'll take it. Franco Colapinto grid penalty. He's not driving the car. FP2 on the engines will explode. Well, let's find out. I'm not changing them to a quali, so let's find out. Let's get through this. I'm just going to run at times 16 the entire thing, basically. Behrman P2 on hard. Yeah, but he's in a Ferrari. It's easily the best car in the game. They just win every single race now. Can we explode an engine? Hear me out. After the race, the driver should play a game of chess with the checkered flag as the checkerboard. So it's like chess boxing, but it's chess driving. You gotta like do a lap, get out, do one move, and then get back in and drive another lap. I'm honestly all for it. We could make that happen.
Yeah, all okay with the car at the moment.
In like in a karting thing. It works in chess boxing because, you know, it's like knockout or checkmate. I guess in karting you would have to just have some like time penalty every time you have a piece captured, that kind of thing. But imagine, you know, you do like a 3-lap race, and then you have to come back into the pits, and then the time between you gives some kind of penalty. You play chess for like 3 minutes. And then you go back out on the karting track with another time penalty based on your chess performance. I think it could work. Oh, he doesn't like that in the slightest. He is not a fan of that. Okay. So he wants that probably with the straights. Then we can get the oversteer bit more online. Does this change oversteer as well? It does, but worse. Interesting. Okay. So let's go oversteer like that. And then, oh my god, what the hell? Ah, I see. So we're going to need like this, I suppose, like that. That should be decent. And then we just get these. Excuse me. Excusez-moi. How the hell did you get that? Ah, okay. Maybe something like this. That could be alright. That could be alright. I'll give him that. Let's see what he says. Yuki's going to come in soon. Someone said, which of the blank makes the best track did you have the most fun making? The sponsors one, honestly, they get more fun as I make more, because you know, the more you do something, I learn more about it and I find new ways to have fun with the video. So, like the little section at the end of the sponsor one, getting all emotional about Puma, that was the most fun part of any of them for me, honestly. Also, there were less logos in that one. So, it was just less editing, which was nice. The driver one particularly, there were 18 logos to go through, which was a lot. There's a lot of logos. Call Karin early? Oh, yes. No, yes, do call him early. Reconfigure. Ooh! Ooh, 93. We can sort the traction now. We can make that better. Maybe. I like the look of that. That's 100% setup, if I've ever seen one. I don't know what tires I sent him on. Don't know. Probably the same ones, I guess. But yeah. But the next one's pretty fun as well. The next one... The thing is as well, the concept gets stupider the more I make. Because initially, for me, it was a silly idea, and I was like, oh... I was looking at the driver logos, and I was like, oh, you could trace the outline, like, which one would be interesting? But now I'm applying it to stuff that I wouldn't have initially thought to do it for. It gets very silly. This next one is a lot of fun. You'll see why. Very dumb. Very dumb indeed. So, like, making all the tracks for this one was probably the most fun I had with that. I've gone a bit more crazy with the track designs this time. But also, some of the talking points you get on this one is so ridiculous. It's going to be a good video. It's going to be a good video. Can make a video for each generation of car with a side profile. No, because they'll all be too similar. That's the thing. They all still have wheels and stuff like this. So at least with logos, you get like a mixed bag, and some of them are insane, which is quite fun. But I'm not going to make, like, infinite videos in this series, guys. There's this one, and, you know, maybe I'll do another. I know lots of people have said countries, which does make sense. I need to ask Mr. Thomas if he's cool with me doing that, because obviously he made the same video. He may actually pop up on the podcast sometime soon. We shall see. Yeah, I could see myself doing this one and then maybe countries and then maybe calling it there, because I don't wanna go too crazy with it. 97. Can I get the oversteer in? Probably not, honestly. Probably not, honestly. All right, I'm just gonna leave him as that. I'm happy with 97. That's a pretty good setup, if I say so myself. Keep the mediums for the race. What's gonna keep these mediums for the race? I'm just gonna go on the same ones. Yeah, I'm just going to go on the same ones. He'll be fine. Go out. Get on with it. Go on, then. But yeah, guys, I don't want to go too crazy with that series, because it's going to start getting, like, stale. So, keep things fresh around here. And besides, I've got new, even stupider video ideas that I need to work on after these.
How are the tyres? Front are gone, I think.
Save on mediums. I'm saving them.
Firm.
I'm saving them. Don't worry. Do you think that in the future there'll be a Polish GP? Probably not. Maybe if there's a big Polish driver and there's a big surge in Polish popularity. But really, the reason that a new place would get a GP is if someone or some company or the government or some organization in that country is willing to spend an enormous amount of money to get a new Grand Prix. And you would obviously
Box. Stop outside your garage.
only get that when there's some kind of guarantee of like a return on investment. So for Middle Eastern countries and places like this, the return on investment is not direct ticket sales. It's the public goodwill and it's the tourism benefits they're trying to go for, etc., etc. For somewhere like Poland, they're probably looking more at like what can they get back on actually ticket sales and direct tourism for like the Grand Prix weekend. So you'd need some guarantee of like really strong ticket sales. And so you're probably not going to get something like that unless there's another top Polish driver, I would say. It's kind of just how it works. The economics of it. I just saw someone suggest that me and Tom are both getting a bathtub to do a podcast. No, we're both be on camping chairs. What the hell are you talking about? Have you seen the title of the podcast? But no, we shall see. Spoilers, potentially. I may have been giving him some tips on how to start doing his own green screen videos. I have no idea what he's planning to do with it. But you may start to see Mr. Tomo in the virtual world. Just a little rumor that little birdie told me.
I think there is a good stop on the marks.
Which track in reverse would make the best track? Spa, so you can go down Eau Rouge. I want to see people flying down Radion. That's all I wish for. So, Spa is my answer. Easy. Did camping chairs in the bath once. Why not again with the guest? Well, you make a valid point. Make a very solid point there. Okay, that's 100%. That's 100% set up. Thank you very much. Thank you. You can now applaud. You can all applaud. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I am a strategy genius. I am a car genius. We all knew it. We all knew it. How long is actually left in this session? 10 minutes? I should probably send him out more. That's probably a good idea. Ugh, no, he can't use those tires. I'll give him some softs, so he'll be fine. For 0 laps. 15 laps on some softs, however many you can get done, Yuki. Lovely stuff. in before I forget to sort the engines out. I would never do such a thing. Let us get to the end. Let's get to the end of P2. I think I'm just actually going to sim P3. We've basically done the setups already, so I have no need to do P3. I guess the only thing is the AI might use stupid tire choices, but eh. What's the point of 100% setup if you run out of fuel? I'm not going to run out of fuel. Why do you guys keep saying this? It has never ever happened. Honestly. His tires were 19%. Did I read that right? Oh shit! Get in now. Get in now. Probably should have paid more attention to that. Oh, I mean, he's okay. He's not going that slowly. He's fine.
Checkered flag.
See, it's the end of the session. You can't crash after the checkered flag flies. It's not possible. It's not possible. Just some innocent sparking. I think genuinely he is actually going at no. Whoa! Checo, what the hell are you doing? Mate. I'm trying to start a podcast. Do you have any tips? I have access to some great equipment, but trying to find a unique format. My idea is more the unseen roles in F1 team. The only thing is F1 teams don't respond to enquiries. You would be correct on that. So you know, from working in engineering, do know quite a lot of people who work within the teams. If they are contacted, so even if you know someone at like engineer level, if they are contacted for anything like that, typically they have to report it, and they have to get it approved. If they don't report it and they just did something, they can get in quite a lot of trouble. And the team will basically always say no, because, you know, like a low-level engineer is not media trained. The chance of them saying something they're not meant to say is high. They might not even know some of the things they're not meant to say, because it never would have been explicitly told to them. So yeah, and then trying to get interviews of higher up people, again, is hard because they're busy. So yeah, it's a tough one. I would recommend going to people who no longer work in Formula 1 would be the best place to start. Find people who recently worked there but retired, or like changed to a different job in the last few years. That would be a much easier place to get like interview subjects, I will say. Other than that, I mean, good luck. Just find something interesting to talk about. Do it because you want to make something good. You know, do it for fun. Don't expect to become the next P1 with Matt and Tommy overnight. Yeah, just have fun with it. That's all I would say. Okay. Setup, fantastic. Acclimatization, decent. We are actually going to take a quick 3-minute break, guys. I'm going to fill up my Pepsi Max. Gonna run a couple ads. I'll put on the BRB screen. I'm gonna also piss, for lack of a better word. And we will be back. We're just basically gonna like whiz through P3, but I'm not gonna let the AI do it because I don't want them to use the wrong tires. And then we are gonna get to the Las Vegas Grand Prix. Las Vegas Grand Prix. Lovely. Yep, for all of you who stick around in chat, feel free to spam the eggs. We will be back. We will be back in however many minutes it takes the Twitch ads to run, basically. See you then. Dropped the Pepsi on my desk. Spilt the Pepsi on my desk. Good stuff. Oh, we do like getting Pepsi on the keyboard. Ooh, yes. Pepsi in the keyboard. Ooh, that's not where it's meant to be. No. No, there's Pepsi in my keyboard now. Shit. God fucking damn it. Oh, that's really not meant to be in there. I wish I just had the hand-eye coordination of like a living human being and not like... What are those, what are those things called, you know? Like... The flailing arm airman, you know, when it's like filled with air and it like waves. The waving arm air dance man. I have the hand-eye coordination of one of those, straight up. I cannot carry a fucking liquid without throwing it all over any nearby electrical equipment. It's under the key. I don't want to take the keys off to get the Pepsi out. Which just means I'm just not going to do that. Why is there like a stick in there? That's weird. Wait, what the hell? There's like a big stick under my keys. That's really strange. Is that like... It's not stopping me from typing. Alright. Weird. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. Very bizarre. We've got another 50 seconds till the Twitch guys are back. Wacky waving inflatable arm guy. Yes! I am basically one of those. On a day-to-day basis. Not through any choice of my own. Also, guys, look at this. I managed to get the hat, like, absolutely nailed. Absolutely nailed in. Look at the brim. The brim integrity is on point. The brim. Dried Pepsi keyboard Shuri. God damn. Twitch is not back. Twitch has 20 seconds. Well, that's what it's telling me anyway. Oh, no. It's saying until I can do another one. I'm not going to do another one. That would be a cruel and unusual punishment. But yes, okay, let us do. In that case. Let's do a real quick FP3. How about that? I'm just going to sim it. And I'm just going to send them out on, like, hards, I guess? Something. Hat Shui. No, because you don't understand. If you say hat Shui, that implies I'm drinking hat out of a shoe. You mean hattie. You want me to do a hattie with, I presume, a beer or an egg or something. A hat Shui implies there's a liquid hat inside the shoe, and that is what I'm drinking. You must think of the construction of these compound nouns, right? It's like saying a bread sandwich. That's bread as the filling of the sandwich. Anyway, don't use my mediums. Do not use my mediums. I guess we're using softs in that case. Can we just not do FP3? Can we just not go out? Is that an option? Let's do this. Let's go through this real quick. Melt the hat. I'm so... sorry for letting that slip my mind, guys. What is the melting point of hat? Okay, Google. What is the melting point of hat?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
Okay, Google. Can you tell me the melting point of different items?
According to Fractory, for example, copper melts at 1084 degrees Celsius and pure aluminium at 660 degrees Celsius. Carbon steel has a melting point that typically ranges from 1371 degrees Celsius to 1593 degrees Celsius, depending on the carbon content, and stainless steel melts at around 1510 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Thank you. Very nice. What are hats normally made out of?
According to Simply Devine, of
Good warm
course,
up on your break.
hats and fascinators can be
Yeah, okay.
made from other materials: silk, cotton, fur, wool, and felt. Men's top hats were traditionally made from beaver fur until silk became more fashionable.
Well, I suppose this is most similar to a top hat, so it must be made of beaver fur. Okay, Google. What temperature does fur melt at?
Sorry, I didn't understand.
She's useless. Not a material scientist, not a fur melting expert. Honestly, you can't rely on these robots for anything. For anything, I tell you. And people say AI is going to take over, and it doesn't even know what temperature my beaver fur bucket hat melts at. Honestly. Okay. Let's do some laps on these soft tires. Did Teo respond to her? That's quite funny. Let's get some laps in on these soft tires. We're not going to go too crazy in this P3. We have decent track knowledge, excellent car parts knowledge, excellent setups, just the best setups you've ever seen. We're feeling good. We're feeling good for this race. We are obviously going to swap all the engines and stuff back before quali. So yes. Hi, Mr. V. I'm the one that sent the Mr. V International Circuit on Discord. It has 39 corners, not 37. Bro, both of those numbers are too many corners for a Formula 1 track anyway. You're really going to want to aim in the sort of like 20 range. 15 to 20 is good, I would say. Monza has what, like 10, and that's the least on the F1 calendar. Saudi Arabia has what, 27? That's too many, quite frankly. 39 is way up there, man. That's a lot of corners. People think you see these things, and you know, like drivers draw their dream track, and all these people doing this, they combine different tracks. They're too long. They're too long. Simplify your tracks. Simplify your tracks. Mr. V, what is the circumference of your head? No, because it's going to be huge. It's going to be real big. And yeah. My girlfriend will have a cloth tape measure somewhere. I think it's upstairs. Oh, wait, no. Is it here? Wait. Do we want to reconfigure anything? I'm tempted just to sit in the garage. We're just going to sit in the garage until the end of the session. We don't need to do anything. It must be upstairs. I will be right back. I will tell you my head size, don't worry.
And now we've had a crash.
Got the sewing adjustments kit. Got the cloth tape measure out. Incident in P3. You know what? No one wants to watch P3 even. Oh, Jesus Christ. I need to get a haircut. That's bad. I might just shave it all off, you know. Fuck it. Let's do centimeters because we're not idiots. Right. I tell you it's massive. Like, all my helmets are size large or extra large. So it's going to be quite big. It's above the eyebrows, right? 60 centimeters. I have a 60 centimeter head, which must be, I don't know how many inches that is. Oh wait, it's on the other side. 23? That can't be right. How the hell is that right? I have no idea. Yeah, I have a 24-inch head. Yeah. For fuck's sake. Don't add a head command, Shabby. This is how you lose mod privileges. In case you're wondering what's happening on screen, there's just a VSC in Practice 3, so we're not missing much, don't worry. Why did you want to know my head size? You have very high hair tie degradation. That's actually probably more rude than you think it is, but thank you. Thank you so much. Incredibly cool thing to say. Because it's a fun fact. Oh, people trying the head command. No. No. The track contains 2 hairpins, including the Fairmont hairpin from Monaco. But that's not good. That's not a good corner. I don't want that. Oh, God. Oh, God. You should do a stream at some point where you play random games and answer random questions. Well, I already answer random questions every single stream because you guys come up with the most bizarre questions for me. But yeah, we'll do some stuff playing some more interesting games. So this weekend, guys, this weekend, I should tell you, my girlfriend is away, and so I'm just gonna like a degenerate just stream like fucking 8 hours a day. Is my plan. So if you guys are free this weekend and would like to come hang out with me, because obviously we will have finished this season. I can't get this folded up again. I don't know what I'm doing wrong. We would have finished this season of F1 Manager, so I was thinking of more things to play and things that are kind of like a bit slower, and we can just hang out and chat. I know a game came out recently, Space Trucker, which is kind of like Euro Truck Simulator. What is it called? But in space. And a bit more, you know, a bit more stuff going on. So I thought it'd be kind of chill to hang out, play a day, do some trucking, do some haulage, do some interplanetary logistics, and we can just hang out and I can answer questions, we can do some stupid stuff, that kind of thing. So yeah, if you guys are free this weekend, come and join and we shall do that kind of thing. SnowRunner. I was considering SnowRunner. It would be fun. It would be fun. We'll see. We'll see. It depends if anyone wants to give me a free Steam key. I contacted the guys who made Space Trucker. Let's see. Let's see. Why, yes, I do love building parasocial relationships with balding British content creators. Again, just hurtful. Just plain hurtful, but thank you. Pick me a team to do career mode. Mate, just... do Ferrari, but you have to fire both of them straight away. How about that? I had the perfect brim orientation on here as well. Ruined it. Do the games have to be car/vehicle related? Well, I suppose not, but if I'm streaming on YouTube as well, then yes, basically, because it doesn't make any sense to stream to the garage for like a non-driving game. It is a motorsport channel, of course. If I was just on Twitch, then we could do anything really, but I would like to do something driving. I'm in a driving mood, you know. I'm not doing Farm Simulator, goddamn. You could do Euro Truck and drive between all the tracks. Nah. I don't want to drive real trucks, that's just boring. Thoughts on a German Grand Prix? Well, I think they've got some good tracks for it. Again, don't see it coming back anytime soon. So... oh, can I speed up practice? Yes, it slowed down. It slowed down because there was a VSC. Correa has apparently had quite a big incident, so that's fun for him. Let's get to the end of the session, and it is time for qualifying. Say sorry to the Monaco hairpin. No. No, it's a god-awful corner in modern Formula 1. Obviously not. It's too small. It's too small. It's just like, it's not good for racing as well. It slows down. It makes it basically impossible for people to fight through the tunnel. Yeah. Yeah. Do F1 24 open lobbies? No, because I value my sanity. And also I don't have a wheel, and I don't want to do a whole day of playing F1 with controller. One race on controller is bad enough, not a whole day. So yeah. Mario Kart lobbies. So I'm saving up to get a Switch and to get Mario Kart for some videos, but I do not currently have one, so sadly no. I would love to play Mario Kart. I would love to play Mario Kart, but I don't have it, and I don't have a Switch, and I can't afford to get one right now because I am but a poor artiste. A poor artiste. The Monaco hairpin should apologize to me for being bad. You are right, honestly. It's just, like, they just need to change that corner. You can dig into the cliff and make it wider. Like, come on. Come on. Yeah, we're not going out in qualifying. Sorry, not going out in practice because there are no more tires left. Sophia, with the tier 1 sub on Twitch. Welcome to the Green Screen Enthusiasts. Welcome, welcome, welcome. You have come at the perfect opportunity if you just joined the stream, because we are just about to start qualifying for Vegas. Hell yeah. Starting confidence. That's pretty high. I can't lie. I'll take it. I'll take it. We are going to put the good engines back in. Don't worry about that. Because I do not want to explode my engines. That would be suboptimal. Car parts. The good engine. And the good ERS, which is not great, but it's better than 17%. And the good gearbox. Yes. Car number 2. Same sort of thing. Or the good engine. All the ERSs are completely balked, but... And the good gearbox, which again is pretty rough. I really hope we don't need to buy more gearboxes and engines. I really, really hope we don't explode any, but we shall see. It's time for qualifying. I think we should be good in Q1, of course. We haven't been that quick in practice, so honestly Q2 could be tricky for us. I think we'll pull it out the bag, but, you know. Okay, let's go on the 16-minute mark, I think, for our first runs. See how it goes. Bonk. Bonk. Lovely stuff. Getting Piastri's way, that helps us. Let's see what we can do. Yuki Tsunoda starts his lap. He's looking quick. Up against Sargent. Overtakes him on the main straight. Just behind Piastri. 0.2 behind Piastri. That's kind of what we'd expect. That's okay. That's okay. Poor Danny had to say goodbye before Vegas. He had to say goodbye before Kota. Kota, which is treated like his home race in some ways. He turned up on a horse a couple years ago. So yeah, I feel bad because of that. That is brutal. That is brutal. I just realized we don't have like a... There's no volume cap on my... That's not good. There's no limiter on this. Ooh, it's got a compressor. Wait one sec. Oh, it's going to be a downwards compressor, isn't it? Yeah, I don't know what that's doing. Wait, guys, I don't know if this is applying live. Let me monitor this. Can I hear myself? I can. Wait, if I put this up, how does that sound? That's quieter. That's louder? Wait. How does... I think it might be too loud. Okay. Let's do like a 3, 2, 1. Cool. Okay.
Yeah, I agree.
I just had a sudden thought that,
You could just stop at the
because I do quite a lot of like microphone feed processing for the actual videos, but there's obviously none for the streams. Your ears aren't bleeding, you'll be fine. But there's none for the stream, so I thought I might put just a little bit of compression on the microphone and also a noise gate because it does peak up to 0, which is not a good idea if you guys are listening like out loud on speakers. So yes. Okay, we are actually ahead of Piastri. 6/10 ahead of Piastri? Ooh. That might be the perfect mic settings for the zoom in cam. Oh, you mean... this? I don't know how to do separate mic, configurations for the different scenes. I don't even know if that's a thing. So yeah. Okay, our outlap was probably a bit over 2 minutes. Honestly, that graphic is useless. We're gonna go for like 2:45 to go out this time. Same tires. 2:45 to play it safe. See where that gets us. I think we'd probably be okay with these laps. Pourchaire is definitely going to be okay. That was a monster lap. I like this. I like it. So we'll get Tsunoda out at the good time. Make sure that he's safe. And then Pourchaire can go, 5 seconds later. Sergeant. Sergeant. Around Topgolf as well. Why were you braking? Why were you braking? I crash.
It's not going the way the team had hoped today. That is.
He started braking at like 250 meters back. Mate, no wonder you're 2.5 seconds off the pace. That is not the braking point. Not in a Formula 1 car. Has Shabby taken off the head command? Oh no. Oh no. Okay, what do they say? 2:45 just to be safe. Tsunoda gets to go first to make sure that he actually gets to the lights in time, because that would be bad. If not, he's directly behind. VCarb. Well, hopefully he finds some space. Pourchaire can go out now. Was there ever a race without a Sergeant crash? You know what? I'm thinking back in time, and there's not been many. I have to say, he is crash prone in this game. Well, that gives us some space. That gives us some space to Ricciardo. That is nice. That's maybe too much space. Stop letting the cars through. Pourchaire should be fine, so it doesn't matter if he's right behind Tsunoda. Shouldn't be too bad. Get in the way of that Sauber. Get in the way of that Sauber. Oh, he's not on a fast lap. It's fine. But yeah, Sergeant just crashes like every single session in this game. They have done him dirty with the programming, I have to say. I just got here from a doctor's appointment at 9 PM. What kind of doctor do you go to? We've been through practice, nothing too crazy. We're not the fastest cars around Vegas, but nothing too crazy. We put the good engines in our car, which should help our pace. Pourchaire's done a decent banker lap around in Vegas. We need to make sure we actually get around to the line to start these laps. 2:45 may... No, it's going to be fine. 2:45 is the sweet spot. Honestly, 2:30. 2:15 even, we could probably get away with. We'll do 2:30 for Q2. Should be fine. I also want to say, which 2024 track is your favorite? I like loads of them. But, I like a... sort of like medium and high speed flowy track, one where there's not that many slow corners, just from like driving them in the games. So things like Albert Park, big fan of Albert Park, and also just the atmosphere of the Australian Grand Prix is very cool to watch on TV. Always like that track. I do quite like Bahrain. Gotta love Silverstone, the British Grand Prix. Great track, great Grand Prix, great crowd, great event to go to. Lovely stuff. Gotta love a bit of Sao Paulo. got a bit of the Red Bull ring. I'd really like to go to the Austrian Grand Prix, actually. That's on my to-do list of Grand Prix I've not been to. I really want to go to the Austrian Grand Prix. That was just a massive white flash outside my window. That's cool. Oh, it's thunder. Ooh. Well, if the stream goes down, it's because I've been hit by lightning. Come to Canada. I would like to go to the Canadian Grand Prix. Flights to Canada, not the cheapest, I have to say. Is Yuki okay? I just realized he's in P16. He's in P17? With Correa, who went P5? Yuki? Tell me you're on green sector. He wasn't even green S1. He didn't improve. That's not good. Why is the fade not working? There we go. How did he not improve? What were your sectors, man? What were your sectors? 135.8. Yeah, his S1 was 6/10 slower. He must have just got traffic or something. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Oh, beautiful, beautiful boy. My lovely baby boy. That sounds a bit creepy. My good time pal. P17. That is bad. That's bad. That's real bad. Oh. Shit. That is not good. Bet the Saubers held him up. Honestly, there is a genuine chance. Well, he had that little fight with Teo because they were right next to each other for some reason. He wasn't actually held up by a Sauber, was he? Was he actually? I'm going to be having words with whatever the Sauber team principal guy is called. I'm going to be having words. All right, let's go on 12 for that banker, I think. Seems like a good time for me. Boop. Right behind Hamilton. Not a great place to be. Actually, get ahead of him. Get ahead of him. Get ahead of him. Get ahead of him. Yes, poor chair. Ruin that Mercedes qualifying lap. Yes. That is probably not going to be a great lap. It's behind Ricciardo. Not fantastic. We go again. We're going to go about 2:30. That was fine for the outlap last time. Hopefully should be no one in the way if we cross the line just before the session ends. Yeah, that is not great down in P10. This was never going to be a great track for us, but it is turning out pretty poorly, I have to say. Pretty poorly. What happened to these tires? Oh, it's for Q3. That's fine. Take an engine penalty this week for Yuki. No, he's got a brand new one, I think. So, yeah. All right, 2:30. He's going out again. Got that all reconfigured. Brutal. Brutal. But yeah, we've got the new engines in, so... Yeah. I'm new to these streams. Is the Mr. V's team car quick? We are P4 in the constructors. We're a solid P4, so we're easily slower than Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren. We are easily faster than Mercedes and every other team. So we are pretty consistent, you know, P7, P8, that kind of thing. I didn't send him out! Don't reconfigure! Get the... Why do I read chat at times like this? Why do I did I read the chat? Yeah, I will make sure he gets round. I will make sure he gets round. He is getting to that flag. Don't worry. He has no traffic this time, which should help him. Let's see. Let's see where he is down the straight. We can speed him up if need be. Well, let's see. Let's see. Okay. Just have some faith in me. Have some faith. A minute. A minute to get from here to the line. It's doable. It's doable. It's not doable if you stop! Don't stop! No, he can do that. He can do that. 30 seconds. Push. Tarek, I need you to go more fast. More speed, please. It can't be 15 seconds from here to the line, can it? Just push, just push, just push, just push, just push. Where's the line? Where's the line? Where is the line? He started the lap. He started the lap. I can't believe it. Yes. Oh, yeah. I see that the prediction on Twitch was Teo top 10. Anyone who voted no, oh, you are losing those channel points, my friends. Damn. I can't believe that. I wish we could get a replay. Like a split-second replay in slow motion. The craziest thing is there's no line painted on the floor, so I have no idea how close we were. His tires are hot. Engine is hot. ERS is doing actually surprisingly good, to be fair. He needs to improve by half a second to get top 10. He is green. He is green. I would like to add, he's still got ERS for a mega push out of the Cosmos, down the final straight, rounding it up for Top Golf. Got the swing and the hit. Absolutely smashes it. Crosses the line. P11. Oh, okay. It's a bit anticlimactic, I have to say. That's yeah. So when I said about getting a top 10, I may have been mistaken. God damn it. Oh. The last little bit of credibility I had is slipping away. Oh, well, Max Verstappen's on pole. Carlos Sainz third. Very predictable. Very predictable. Lewis Hamilton actually got a Q3 appearance for once. Lance Stroll as well. The pain. Oh, God. Oh, God. All right, well, it looks like there's a ton of grid penalties, including Oscar Piastri. If he starts behind us, at least we can get some of those good points we normally get. Should be good. I disrespected you. No, I disappointed you. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This track may not be good. Yeah, I think you might be right. I think this is looking like a rough track for us. Yeah.
The city of Las Vegas is abuzz with excitement, and the drivers
A buzz. A buzz, he says. I don't feel a buzz, Crofty. I am thoroughly unbuzzed, I must tell you. Also, this concert by the Sphere is not well attended. Very disappointing ticket sales for that, Jesus.
Formula One's highest speed street circuit promises incredible action up and down the Las Vegas Strip.
Can't believe it.
Racing at night means track temperatures will be lower.
Stroll to Mr. vs. Crush. What is our abbreviation? Good question. I guess we need a 3-letter abbreviation. It's just MRV. Just MRV.
Tension continues to build here.
I'm gonna head out. See you at the weekend. See you then. As I said, weekend gonna be some long streams, a couple of not marathon streams, but like gonna be doing some long streams, probably starting kind of like midday time in the UK. Depends if I finish my edit by then. Stay tuned on the Discord for like they'll go up as an event on there, the best place to see it. But yeah, gonna be playing some long stuff, gonna be doing some trucking or something. Should be good. Alright, strategies. Strategies. You guys said we want 2 stints on mediums. Sounds like a good idea. We do have 2 softs, which is probably not ideal. I think 2 mediums is probably better, right? Because then we can just do this on softs off the line, which actually could be decent. Like that. 4 seconds slower? You don't know what you're talking about, mate. I might swap those, honestly. Something like that. Something like that. Not against it. Medium, medium, hard. Under fuel 10 laps. Well, if you think I should, then I suppose I could do that. 7 minutes fast on 1 set of inters. Wets to the end. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much. Okay, Yuki can try this. Teo is going to do the soft, hard. Medium, medium, hard, should I say. These are the same strategy, guys. So this can be set of mediums. This can be set of hards, which means I guess we can push these. Something like this, and then those go like that. It actually quite likes that. It enjoys this. It is a strategy enjoyer. Let's try that. See how it goes. Maximum fuel. No. Let's take four laps out. I just got a feeling that seems like a good number of laps. How many kilograms is that? 101. 7, 8 kg. We can do that. Okay. We are set. We are set. Softs at the end for Yuki. No, I prefer mediums at the end because we can kind of keep them in the window for a bit and then like burn them right at the end if we need to. It worked very well in Interlagos. Very much the strategy for us guys is to, on these lines, we kind of like we go under the pace to start with and then we go mental in the second half of the stint because we have very good pace early on in the stint on fresh tires. So we can run on like a lower push anyway and still have decent pace. And then when people's tires start to drop off, which typically is very bad for us if we have low tires, we keep them in a high percentage and then we can just gun it. It worked good in Interlagos. It could work well again. Been a while since I have time to tune in. What are we up to? Oh, we are just about to start the Las Vegas Grand Prix. This is the last week of 2024. We got Vegas today, Qatar tomorrow, Abu Dhabi, the season finale on Thursday. It comes around quick, doesn't it? Your arse is not finishing the race of 46 laps. Okay, maybe on this track, actually, we don't want to do that. Perhaps you have a point. I think, actually, this is not the track for that. We are going to get into the Las Vegas Grand Prix after another quick break, guys. It's going to be turbulent, I think. This one could be up and down. Will we see a bit of a redemption for the garage? We're actually starting P10, so Oscar did get that penalty, and Yuki's in P15, which is not bad. I'm going to run another quick thing of ads. Use this time, fill up your drink, stay hydrated, use the bathroom, stretch your legs, make amendments to your will. I don't know what you can do in 3 minutes. Surprise me. We are going to be back in just a minute, then we are going to start the Las Vegas Grand Prix. See you in a second. No skibbity. I feel like Mr. V the Sigma Rizzler will phantom tax on his competitors, no cap. It's a bit sussy backer that Las Vegas does not suit Carl. What did I just read? What language was that? So it says, I hope both sides of your pillow are warm. I hope you can't find the long side of the duvet. I hope that when you get comfortable in bed you realise you forgot to turn off the lights. Yeah, I don't like what happened there, guys. I'm not entirely a fan of that, I have to say. I must say. Yeah. Gen Z brain rot. Yeah, but it's like late Gen Z, isn't it? Gen Z can be people who are like 27 years old. There's no 27-year-old saying shit like that. Damn. Damn. That was rough. Okay. Oh, my voice was kind of okay. We are gonna do some Las Vegas Grand Prix. You wanna do Las Vegas Grand Prix? Sounds decent to me. We could do a Las Vegas Grand Prix. We're going 2 stops. Even though my strategy engineer has said 1 stop. What does he make of the 1 stop actually? He thinks it's slower by 6 seconds. He knows nothing. Soft, medium, medium on Yuki. Medium, medium, hard on Teo. I see you guys giving me many different strategy suggestions. You have to know at this point, I'm not going to read them because I've got 220 people giving me different suggestions. It's fundamentally just not helpful. Start the race? Yeah, we can start the race. Let's go to Vegas. Let's go to Vegas.
Well, it's great to have you with us, folks, as we settle in.
I'm gonna hide down here where your slang can't hurt me. Oh god, I can't see.
There's always a sense of excitement when it comes to talking about Max Verstappen.
They start in P1, but will they be able to stay there? The first corner could be so crucial.
This because I have like the last used view as well here, so I just have this looking at me from my second screen. Hello there, m'lady, Verstappen. I will never say that again, don't worry. Oh, okay, so we're actually going relatively hard on these. We're going to start on attack. We're going to start on push. I'm just going to put everything up. We go aggressive. We go aggressive. We're in P, whatever the hell, but we go aggressive. Same thing here. We're going to go full attack, full push. I don't know why he starts on 91%. I don't know how you mess up your formation lap that badly, Teo, but we move. Let's see what we can get going. We'll focus on Teo. He's the one up in... He's fallen down to P12. He's already in P12. Perfect. Perfect stuff. We need to get some elbows out on the opening lap. We need to get aggressive. Pourchaire stays ahead of that Haas. He has Piastri ahead of him, who did start off an engine penalty. Did actually start behind us. Has got ahead, but we're going to make that a temporary thing, I think. We've got a Haas trying some things up the inside. Whoa! Whoa! Hulkenberg! That is a penalty if I've ever seen one. We start going around the Las Vegas sphere, around the Elvis complex, the little Elvis chicane. We have Piastri in our sights. Pourchaire got a podium last time he was in a race. He's hungry. He can still taste it. We come down through the sweepers of Sands. Sands 1 and Sands 2. We're holding kind of consistent here in P11 and P13. I don't like that there's a Haas between us. I don't like that. We're going to start to go down on our pace, I think. We have our tyres in a relatively good place, which means we can start to go a bit lighter. Just start to hold these off, I think. I'll leave those on push for now. I'm pretty sure we can stay ahead of that Haas. on light fuel, light tires. So we should be able to keep our tires in a good place. Hopefully stay with Piastri ahead. That would be nice if it's just a bit of a DRS train. He is stuck behind Stroll, I think, so I think that should be a thing. Later in this stint, somewhere after lap 10, we can then start to burn those tires more, maybe make a couple places. The name of the game is DRS Train. And that is what we're going for here today. We are planning a Yuki stop lap 13 and a Teo stop lap 15. Look at that DRS train already. Tsunoda's trying it. He's trying it on Hulkenberg. Can he get him? Can he get him down into paradise? And he can, and he does. Pourchaire up the inside as well. This has to be a difficult race for us. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that pun, I have to say. So, Pourchaire takes Piastri. Tsunoda takes Hulkenberg. We start to move. I'm pretty sure we can get Stroll. Pretty sure we can get Ricciardo and Hamilton. So we should be able to get back to our usual sort of P7 relatively easily. If we can do that on these tyres, that should be nice. Should be nice. Might go down again. We'll leave Yuki on that tyre pace. It should start to even out, and he should start to get some, start to get them cooled down a bit. Tsunoda takes Piastri, and Pourchaire, what? Pourchaire takes Stroll. Can he get Hamilton as well in the same straight? No. But we are correcting. We are correcting after a bad quali. We didn't have the quali pace, but we do have the race pace. ERS onto neutral. I think we're going to have P8 already. That is... I mean, we're only actually one place up from where we started, but it's decent. It's decent. What was the prediction, Shabby? What have you put in? 4 points. 4 points. You guys may have noticed I have swapped around the channel points redemptions a bit. I've taken off the IRL word ban just because it doesn't work great. But I've put in, you can suggest a prediction for the Twitch points, or I'll say lottery, but it is like it is a quiz basically, isn't it? We also have the 100,000 point redemption. Specifically for this game, where you can force a pit stop at any time. It's not a smart idea, but it was an idea. 100,000 channel points, and I will pit as soon as you put it in. I will need a reminder by chat if someone does that. But yes. Has anyone won the championship yet? I think mathematically it's still wide open. We can take a look after this race. I know Sainz is leading it, but I think he's only 20 or 30 points ahead of Verstappen. So in theory, it's still wide open. But Sainz is devastatingly quick in this game. And he keeps starting races like P6, things like this, and he just wins every race. He's on a 4 or 5 win streak or something crazy like that. Should be good. Should be good. So I think Sainz has it in the bag. Ferrari definitely has the constructors in the bag. They are just rapid. And Red Bull has Perez. So that's what you get. Is that a collective goal? I don't think so, and I hope not. Let me check. Let me check. I don't know if I can actually change that. I have no way to set it as like a collective one, so I don't know how you would do that. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure. A few good bets and I'll be at 20k. That's quite concerning, honestly. That is quite concerning. Ricciardo proving formidable, But down the strip, we do take P7. Alonso is in P6. I have to say, that is an interesting place for him. But Pourchaire is taking these places with pretty good tyre preservation. I'm liking what we're seeing. If we can kind of hold distance to Alonso, we should be able to pounce him at about lap 10, I want to say. Yuki as well seems to be saving tyres well. We're making places even though we're on this. We have to be careful though if people are running one stops. That is the problem. If these guys are all on one stops, we may be a little screwed. But they're using tyres faster than us, so I don't think that's the case. Piastri's on softs and he can't even get past Snowden. Rough. Daniel Joseph Ricciardo, the antagonist this season. He really is, man. That guy is a pain in my arse. Could we have some sort of bot in the Discord that pings us when a stream's about to start? Ah, yes. That's a good idea. I should do that. Yeah. Can you send me a message in the Discord and I'll read it like tomorrow morning and I'll set something up. But yes, that's a good idea. I get a notification on my phone. So just check if you actually have channel notifications on or like server notifications on. Because I already get them. So, it is possible. It is possible. What is going on here? Guys, what is going on here? Sonoda, please can you overtake these guys? It's fine, it's fine. We're keeping our tyres in a good place. Should work out fine. Let's start to go a bit quicker. Let's get to about lap 10, because that's when we can start pushing. Pourchaire is the front of the train, but Alonso is the back of that train, so actually maybe we'll start to catch him. We are actually getting closer. We've gained a second, which is not bad. Quite intense music, I have to say. The messages I get are for the events which we don't get pinged for. Why do I get pinged for them? Just because I'm the channel owner. All right. I'll set up a bot. For 1 million points, can you make me hire Mazepin? No. No. No, it's just not fun. I want temporary setbacks. Not an entire season with god-awful driver. Okay. About 4 seconds behind Alonso. Keeping our tyres good. Keeping our tyres looking sexy. Safety car. Ooh. That goes pretty nicely for us, I have to say.
I cannot push. Something is strange.
Sucks for you, Science. Sucks to be you. How many points to rehire Oladelli? Numbers do not go that high. Red flag. Oh, Magnussen, what did you do? That'll do it. That'll do it.
That was happening. The crew in the garage could do nothing but watch on.
Well, damn. Okay. Might be time to get a bit interesting with the strategy. We're up in decent positions, so we can change it to go hard softs, I think. I think it's definitely doable for us. We should obviously change tires at this point in time. Let's go hards, but I'm not allowed to change the actual strategy prediction. No. Let's go hards because I'd still like a soft stint at the end, a medium stint at the end. So let's go with these. I really wish I could change it in here, but apparently there's no button to do that. No, that's fine. Okay, he can have hards. You should also have hards, I want to say. Yes. Okay, that's fine. Cool. Love how the crashes in this game either look really mid or life-ending. I'm a big fan. I love how you can have 3 cars in some enormous collision where they go hundreds of meters off the track and they just teleport back on and there's not even a safety car. Or you can have a minor spin, which admittedly it's a walled-in track, so you know that would be bad. And immediately red flag the session. But that is realistic because he would be stuck there, so fair play. Okay, Ricciardo gets up the inside of us, which is very uncool. We hold it going around turn 1. What we really need to do is just hold these places, get our hard tyres into a good window. They're already warm, actually, so I'm just going to put them on standard. We can get them close to the end at that kind of pace. So we really just want to hold our 7-8, hold our lovely 7-8 position. Then we can really preserve these hards. Potentially we can go to the end like this, bait another safety car, and then swap onto mediums at the end if it suits us. That kind of thing. Have the AI change tyres? Yes. Literally everyone, yes. No need to red flag the race if the car's already 100 meters off. That's just not true, mate, is it? It depends where it is. It depends where it is, right? I think we're looking good for the 4 points this weekend prediction. I definitely think we can hold on to a P7. I want to say we can get Alonso, and if Sainz really is that slow, that should be good for us as well. That should be good for us. I like how we've actually swapped the cars also. I guess they swapped on that restart, didn't they? Yeah. Porsche getting a little bit tangled up with Piastri, which is not good because he is not very good wheel to wheel. Tsunoda has held off Ricciardo nicely, which is lovely to see. Ricciardo actually on softs, so he's going to be a pain in the arse. But if we can keep him behind for a while, he should just burn the absolute hell out of his tyres and we should be good. Yeah, everyone else is on softs and mediums, so they're going to be annoying for a little bit, but we just need to kind of like fend them off and then we should be good. Positive on fuel? Yeah, that's because that's a red flag. I didn't intend to be positive on fuel. I had a minus. I had a big red minus, don't worry. The game has screwed me and put more fuel in my car, which is very uncool. Okay, Tsunoda on the back of Alonso. Alonso, who is on soft tyres. So if we just kind of stay with him, that bodes very well for us. We can just get dragged along. Very, very lovely. I'm actually tempted to turn his pace down again onto light, keep these tyres in a good place. We use almost no ERS on this track. You can keep it on push for like 2 whole laps, 3 whole laps, which is pretty crazy. I feel like Porsche can do a similar thing with his tyre pace. Let's just do that. Can we get Alonso at the end of the straight? Please, Tsunoda. Right at the end, don't give him a chance to fight back. Nope, not even going to attempt it. Very cool. Maybe over the line, that kind of thing. But I think honestly, P6 is a possibility. If Sainz has a major problem, P5 maybe, and you never know what could happen out front. They can crash. Anyone can crash. It's normally Magnussen or Sargent, but anyone could crash. I'm liking this position. DRS chain works perfectly if we're going long on these hards. I'm not against taking these to the end of the race, actually. Just sat sniffing the backside of that Aston Martin, and that is fine by me. There's a version of this game on mobile you can watch ads to top up your fuel. Oh, you mean it's called F1 Clash, I think? F1 Clash, which also bizarrely does not use the same point system as Formula 1, which one of you guys told me. Like, there's no reason not to, and yet the points for the racers are like 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Like, why? Why? Someone says, we've had rich entity. How about some alcohol? Because Uralkali make fertilizer. So what you're describing is moonshine made out of Russian fertilizer. I don't think that's particularly good for my health, guys. Hi, Mr. V. First time on your streams. Just want to say how incredible and creative it is. Thank you, man. Thank you. You are the GOAT. I'll take it. I'll take it. But thank you. You know, I made the videos I wanted to see because no one else was making them. So I had to do it myself. Guys, don't make... Guys, I can't believe I have to say this. Do not make moonshine out of Russian fertilizer. If you want to make it out of anything else, fill your boots. I don't care. Please don't use Russian fertilizer. It has a high nitrate concentration. It is not good for you. Use anything else for your moonshine, please. Please.
Good job. Car in sight.
Okay, we are still in the DRS train of the leader of Perez, which is very nice for us. I'm kind of tempted to put our tyre pace down again, but I think that's not a good idea. If, though, we can stay in the DRS train, we could be in a very good position, particularly if everyone else is doing another stop, which I don't think they are. Maybe Sainz, maybe Alonso are. Yeah, there's no way they're getting softs to the end, but these guys look like they're going to the end. But if we can stay in that DRS train, it could go pretty well for us. So notice still on push on his DRS, which is not good. Didn't realize that. Oh well. Okay, I'll use German fertilizer. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind. I don't mind. You heard it from me. Go for it, lads. Is there going to be a new point system video in the making? Yeah, so I was working on one, but you know, I'm not going to make a video until I'm happy with it, until it's up to like a decent level of quality. Insert jokes about quality. But yeah, I couldn't get a script to a point where I was really happy with it. And, you know, I was having fun with the tracks videos, and I have some other longer term videos in the works, some like big deep dive topics. I will do another point system type thing. It might not be another big list like before. It might just be like one crazy one, but there'll be more stuff like that. Don't worry. Okay, we're looking good. We are got back to neutral with the fuel. That's how we like to see it. We don't want to have positive fuel. That is disgusting. If we can hold P6, if we can be the front of our own little DRS train, I'm not against that. Alonso is destroying his softs trying to get past us. Lovely. We've got the best hards on the grid. We do indeed. 91%. No one's got any higher. Very nice. Very nice. All we need to do is kind of hold these positions. 7th and 8th. That's where we normally go. Alonso has to stop again. Should be cool. Let's start to go through this thing a little bit faster. See how it pans out. I'm going to get the fuel down to like -1, and then we'll start to save it back up. Oh, Alonso just can't escape. He can't escape Tsunoda. GeoGuessr point system applied to F1 2024. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard. That's not the worst idea I've ever heard. If you look at like distance back, interesting. There's good ideas out there. When I can get enough to make an interesting script, it will become a reality. Don't worry. Don't worry. Okay, we're keeping Alonso aggravated, which is always good. Crucially as well, this leading pack is not getting that much further ahead. than Sonoda. We are just buying our time, keeping these tires looking sexy. Do you guys ever want literally who was least last? No. So, it's going to be tricky, but we can do it for like literal distance away from P1, which means if you are lapped, but you've only just been lapped, as in you cross the line just ahead of P1, you will score almost 5,000 points. It's just distance away from that car, physical distance. I will need to do some maths based on people's, like, I'll need to get track map replays or just based off their lap times, like how far behind they are. Do some geometry for the map of each track, figure out the distances everyone is away, and then assign points based on that. It's a stupid idea, don't get me wrong, very stupid idea, but I think it would be interesting. Could be interesting. Okay, we're back onto -1. We're going to go balance on the fuel, which means we're going to start to lose more pace, but that is fine. That is fine. I think these tires are set to go to the end just like this. So we're going to ride this one out. We are basically safety car baiting again. I just realized our two teammates are fighting. Don't do that. Don't fight him. Don't fight him. You don't fight him. Just stay in line. All good. DRS train from 7th to 15th. 6th to 15th, I think you'll find. I can't say those TH sounds tonight, apparently. Is Aston Martin better than Mercedes in this game? They're similar. I think Mercedes is ahead of them in the constructor standings. I mean, on this race, Aston Martin's better, but Aston Martin does have a very low drag car. So that is accurate. But no, in the constructors, Mercedes is 5th behind us, I have to say. VSC. Red flag? Safety car? By any chance? How about a safety car? Like a full safety car? No? It's Correa. It's always Correa.
The second corner. And ends up making contact with the barrier. And that's not what they would have had in mind when they woke up this morning.
See, your issue is, you see those big solid things at the side? We call them walls. You're going to want to not touch them. It is bad for the car. Correa retires. Not particularly surprising. VSC is not great for us, I have to say. It's going to help us get fuel back towards neutral. I guess it helps the tyre savings. We're going to have more tyre life, but it helps everyone else as well.
Crash ahead.
Is he okay?
I would really like a full safety car. I would like a full safety car. Oh, we're not going to box, by the way. We're not going to box. VSC pauses. I'm pausing at every minute instant that happens, okay?
P6. You've got Perez.
Harvest ERS. That is a good suggestion.
13 seconds.
Okay. How's the Synodium coming along? Well, Synodium specifically, we are yet to achieve. Teodium with Pourchaire. If you haven't seen it, you might want to go and watch the Brazil race again. I think you're going to like it. But yeah, we have got it. We have had our team's first podium last race in Sao Paulo. Shoeies were done. Beer was sucked from shoes. Yeah. If you didn't watch Brazil, I recommend you get the replay of that. That was a good race. That was a exciting race. Can drivers crash in this game and be not okay? As in, like, injuries? I don't know, honestly. I don't think so. We, at least, as a team, don't have a reserve driver. So, if that were to happen, I don't know who would drive our car. So, I don't think they can get injured, no. I have to say.
Tyres are good.
Okay.
Our one with a pit stop issue. Does poor chair podium mean we have to respect the French now? Just him. We'll make an exception. We'll make an exception. Nah, mate. France is a great country. I don't know why it gets the hate that it does. Beautiful place. And they got their stuff figured out. They actually get to retire. Generally doing much better than British people. Make fun of them because you're jealous. Poor chair is spiritually Italian. There we go. There we go. Okay. We're getting tons of fuel saved up. Let's get to the end of this VSC. We are going to dump all of our fuel. Tires looking good. I feel like we will get to the end.
Okay.
We may need to do like some mega conserve for the last few laps, but could be interesting.
Copy, copy.
Yeah, guys, if you want a management game where your drivers can get injured and die, Golden Lap, which came out a few weeks ago, is set in the 1970s. There's already mods for like modern drivers and stuff. That game fully, because it's the 1970s, tons of injuries. The drivers can just die. Loads of like weird stuff as well in the management where you have to keep them not stressed, and if they get stressed, they're more likely to make a mistake. Interesting, interesting.
Little bit of editing, but still okay.
But in this game, no, I don't think they can get injured. Just probably for the best if I'm going to be paying 11 mil for Piastri. I would like him to drive every race. That would be cool. This auto mod banned the term "I don't like the French." I just saw in the mod messages. God's sake. Golden what? Golden lap. Golden lap. Imagine the grind to get an ultra-fast driver in the very next race, you lose them. Welcome to F1 in the 1970s. It's accurate, to be fair. They just all died. Not all of them, you know, but loads of people did just die back in the time, so it's accurate. What is Mr. V's papaya rules equivalent? It's harder to say on the radio, but it is, of course, turquoise and pink rules. With the static and with the bad radio connection, it, you know, turquoise and pink rules. It can get confused on the radio, but that is the code. It's working great. They just hold like this. As long as they don't crash into each other, we don't Baku it, then it should be fine. It is turquoise, it's not a cyan. I'll have you know it is not a cyan, it's a turquoise. How dare you? Okay, let's start to get through this race a little bit faster. I'm just going to go back to neutral on the ERS. Don't want to leave them. I'm going to get the fuel back down to like -0.5, I think. Should be good. Well, Alonso's getting a bit feisty again, but then again, he will have to pit once more shortly. Got ahead of both of us, but yeah, he's going to have to pit, so that's fine. I don't
We
really
need
care.
to keep going.
Also, Sainz is going to have to pit ahead of us. Could be interesting. We're not that far behind them. Could be good. Could be good. Let's go times 8. Let's see what happens in this race. Kind of 12 seconds behind Sainz. Okay, he might come out ahead of us, to be fair. Should be fine. I think, to be honest, Tsunoda's going to go pace 1, maybe both of them. We're going to back up this pack even more, just to annoy even more people. Because all the cars behind us as well, like Piastri's on mediums, he's going to have to stop again. I imagine Stroll behind us. Alonso has stopped again. So he's way back there. Very nice. Very nice. Sainz stops as well. He is behind us. Interesting. Piastri must be stopping soon then if he's doing something similar. Interesting. So I think all of the cars ahead are on hards. Norris is not. Piastri pits. There we go. Norris might have to pit as well. We could see ourselves in P4. We could be in a good position to capitalize on that. Could be fun. We want to keep the tire life good because I want to just no stop it. Obviously, if we get another safety car, we will stop again, or another red flag, which definitely could happen around Vegas. Sainz is behind us, and Sainz is looking feisty. Leclerc stopped! But why? Why would you do that, Leclerc? I mean, everyone else is... Oh, they're all stopping again. If we get a red flag, guys, if we get a red flag, we could be on for something here. Just coming here to say that I might have gotten more invested in F1 Manager season than actual IRL season, because this one is more exciting. We could go, potentially, from P17 in qualifying up to the very top of the points. Okay, we are getting overtaken now. We just need a red flag. We just need a red flag, like, now. And that would be fantastic. I'm gonna keep in it with the 0 stop. Well, 1 stop, you know what I mean. I'm gonna keep in it and see if we can make it work. If I stop now, we lose all of it. We come out, like, behind, probably Piastri, behind Ricciardo, maybe. We have to stay in it. 12 laps to go. I'm pretty sure we can keep Alonso behind. We might be able to keep people like Sainz behind, which would be very sexy. Very sexy if we can make that happen. He can start to deploy. You can go in neutral. We are just holding 3rd and 4th. We are keeping Perez behind us. 4th and 5th. I mean, but yeah, still. Oh. We're actually going to start to go positive on fuel, so we can burn more of that later as well. Guys, it's going okay. You already know Sainz wins this. I mean, he's won literally every other race. And he always overtakes us like in the last 5 laps and somehow wins. We shall see. We can start to burn fuel a bit more to keep these people behind. We have a decent gap back to Piastri. It's like 8 seconds behind. And we can start to burn these tyres more as well. We've only got 8 laps to go. I'm going to start to go a little bit slow. We need to keep on top of this. The chance as well for someone ahead of us to have a spin and we get another place. It can happen. And people are running on old engines, old ERSs, that kind of thing. We stay hopeful. Still 5 seconds to Piastri. Once he gets to us, we're going to start absolutely sending it with just everything we have. Let's actually deploy again. Let's keep further ahead of him. Let's keep him annoyed. We're going to have fuel. Hopefully we'll have tires. If Pourchaire saves them enough. Ooh, 5th and 6th, very much possible. It is. My spidey senses tell me this is going to get fucking tasty. Oh, 4.5 seconds behind for Piastri. 6 laps to go. But yeah, Piastri. Stop deploying! Stop doing that!
No energy, bottom of the pack.
Okay. It's all good. They're just holding. Still 4.5 to Piastri. Piastri is fighting Ricciardo, which is keeping him slow. We can make this work. We don't want tyres to get too cold. I think that's why I turned it up. Just get that back up to like 95, whenever it turns white. No, it's getting colder! Oh, it's because Pourchaire's in the lead. Okay, we need to, like, invert the cars. Tsunoda, go ahead. You can fight your teammate. Go ahead, invert the cars. Yes, okay. Not that much! I did it at really the wrong time, I think. Ricciardo, 2.5 seconds behind. Okay, once again. Don't fight teammate. I might give Pourchaire that place back on the last lap. Oh, he's gone way too far ahead. That DRS was way too powerful. I feel like they should close up again. It should be okay. It should be okay. We've got fuel in the tank. We can start to burn that. 45. Yellow flag. It's just a... It was just little tease. Just little tease, guys. 38% on Pourchaire's tires. He needs to be careful. I don't like how cold they are. I don't like how cold they are. And also, this broken DRS between us is not fun. Actually, let's just get Yuki to go fuel conserve. Hopefully, Teo can catch up to the back of him. Maybe. Let's see. Ricciardo only a second behind Pourchaire. We need to be careful. We can start to burn that fuel again. When he starts to get feisty. Tires cold. I know they're cold, mate. But just please. There's like 3 laps to go. Okay, he can start to go light on the tires, as can Tsunoda. Let's start to push on that fuel. Let's start to push on that fuel. Let's go neutral ERS. We need to make sure they stay behind. They both have DRS. This straight shouldn't be too bad. Shouldn't be too bad. Okay. Okay, that's quite close. That's quite close. What tires is he on? 41% mediums? Should be pretty shitty at this point, honestly. So, I feel like if we do just like all-in push, it should be okay. I've started using low defending to swap places. Don't fight teammates, basically stop on track and let him pass. I have noticed that. They do definitely lose a lot of time when they let them pass. Yes. Oh, Teo, please, no. Please, no, don't do this. The thing is, though, if Ricciardo does get past Pourchaire, he will at least then get stuck on the back of Tsunoda. We can DRS up to the back of him and hopefully overtake him kind of last lap. Sainz penalty. Sainz also mechanical issue. He is not getting back up, I don't think. Not the double place! Not the double place! No! No, 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 no. I don't like that. Okay, Pourchaire may have to be sacrificed for the greater good. I have to say. I think Tsunoda can keep pushing on his tyres. He's got the life. He's got the life in the tyres. 3 laps to go. Pourchaire, please. He's going to have DRS down into paradise. As long as Piastri stays behind. I think we can get Ricciardo. I think we can get Ricciardo. Needs to be careful this fuel doesn't go negative. If we get ahead of him, we are turning that fuel straight back down. Yes. Around the outside of paradise. Yes! That is what aggressive overtake gets you. Lovely stuff on the inside for the sphere. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, his tyres are looking sketchy. Tsunoda's going to start to push on fuel. He is just going to cement that P5. P5 in the bag. Pourchaire's fuel should be good if we keep him on 2 dots. He's pushing ERS to keep it in the balance. Oh, 35% of those tyres, 3 laps to go. They are going to be on threads by the end of this, but he needs to keep it in there. Use up those tyres. I don't want to run the risk. I just don't want to run the risk. The walls are so close here in Vegas. If we have some kind of spin, which does happen quite a lot when we get low tyres, it's just going to be absolutely devastating. I would rather have P7 behind Ricciardo than crash with 2 laps to go. He's going to get us again because this DRS is monstrous down the strip. But we've got turn 1 again. We've got paradise again. Should be good. He's still on deploy. Didn't even realize that. That is annoying. We save up. We save up. Actually, we've got 2 laps to go. 2 laps to go.
2 to go.
Okay.
Keep Piastri behind. Keep Piastri behind. That's ahead. Not quite what I asked for, but all right. A slide could wreck me here. Yeah, that's what I'm concerned about. That is what I do not want. It's okay. It's okay. The fight continues. We could finish anywhere from P6 to P8 with Pourchaire. Anything can happen in these battles. I should note, Ricciardo only half a second behind Tsunoda as well. Tsunoda is pushing on fuel. He can start to push on tyres a bit more, I think.
So we've got energy.
He can start to push on tyres. Keep Ricciardo behind. Ricciardo's going to have maybe DRS down the strip? I think he will. I don't think we can break the toe by then. This is going to be feisty. I'm going to take off the don't fight teammates. It's going to be a free-for-all. I don't want them to start letting each other past or something stupid that lets someone through. They finish where they finish. Snowden actually drops Ricciardo a little bit. That is nice. That is nice. Pourchaire does have DRS. Isn't really catching because Piastri has DRS as well. Ricciardo, no! Not Snowden, not like this. Oh! It's okay, it's okay. There's still another lap.
Okay.
There's still another lap.
Focus forward for now.
Yuki can go full aggression. He's got 9% until he gets into that dangerous window. He will be just fine. He's still pushing. I feel like Pourchaire has to stop pushing. Has to stop pushing. He's falling too far behind. These guys are going to start to get slow, though. They're fighting each other. That gives Pourchaire a chance to get back into it. You never know. That last lunge at the end of the strip could mean everything. Yuki, just bide your time. Bide your time. Not Piastri as well. Not Piastri as well. Bide your time. Bottom of the strip is where we need to do it.
0.9 behind. Push on.
It could work well. We're going to get DRS. We're going to be behind through Sands, which means we're going to get DRS down the strip. Ricciardo is cooked if he doesn't have that flap open. I've got a full DRS train. Pourchaire's on 31%. He may explode and die. His tyres, I mean. Don't overtake him yet. Don't overtake him yet. No, not Snowden. No, do it down the straight, you moron. Okay, he needs to be careful on fuel. He's got it. He's got DRS in his head. That is absolutely fine. That should protect us. That should protect us. We can start to push fuel here. We can start to push everything here.
Good job.
Leclerc wins the race. Lovely stuff for him. Very happy. Very cool. I don't know why my DRS is closed. Don't like that in the slightest. We move out. The double move. The double move. Pourchaire with the double move. That is absolute sex on wheels. Beautiful. Don't run out of fuel. Just really don't run out of fuel. I swear to God, get to the line. Get to the line. Get to the line.
That's the end of the race.
Oh my God.
Really nice. Thank you guys. I appreciate it.
That's a really good job, man. Take the
That was... Whoever said this was going to get spicy, you were correct. Pourchaire with the double overtake through the Cosmos. That is how you earn a seat for next year, Theo. Oh, that is way more than 4 points in the race. That's what? 18 points for Mr. versus Garage? We outscore McLaren this race. Hell, no, we don't. Piastri's in 7th. Ignore that. Ignore that comment. 18 points. I don't know if Shabby's still here. He is. Oh, yes. You never bet against Mr. versus Garage. The scenes. The scenes in Vegas. How the bloody hell did we manage that? Through sheer perfection from my strategy team, from my drivers, from our team principal. Oh. It had an opportunity to be a boring race, but that ending, my days. Ferrari win another one. Another one. I think they may have actually locked the constructors. I don't know if it comes up with a thing to say when it's mathematically, like, won. But it keeps the Drivers' Championship open. Verstappen with the P2. Sainz was behind us somewhere. Let's see how the standings are. Let's see how the driver standings are. I don't see any podium celebrations that I'm on. I don't care. Drivers' standings. Carlos Sainz, no points. He finished in 11th. Okay, Carlos Sainz scores none, which means Max Verstappen is now 35 points behind. He had an insane lead, that means, but weekends like that do not help. 2 races to go, including a sprint in Qatar. Theoretically, Verstappen can still win it. 35 points is a massive deficit to come back from. Considering Sainz without a mechanical fault is devastatingly fast in this game, I think he might have it, but it's technically still open. Constructor standings actually relatively close. 40 points in it. Could be interesting. There's no way that we're moving up or down from 4th. We are locked in here. We also have a death grip on 7th and 8th in the drivers. We can, however, take P6 in the drivers from Piastri. Only 7 points behind him, and we are regularly outscoring this little Australian man. We could get P6 in that drivers, I think. Yeah. Holodelli still P14. Brutal stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff, guys. Wait, who's actually worst on this? Sure. Red Bull, Ferrari, McLaren, Aston, Alpine, Mercedes, RB, Williams, Kick. Haas! Haas is not even shown in P11. Okay. My days. We gain 350 grand. It helps the team. We need the money. We need the money. We achieve the sponsor plan, and I'm sure they're happy about our race finishes. 1.7 mil. That buys us a gearbox. That buys us a gearbox. Oh. What? Plus 8 million? We have 18 million. What? What? We can do more research then. Very nice. Very nice. Well, guys, that was a very eventful Las Vegas Grand Prix. Very eventful indeed. I want to see, actually, has Oscar got back to us? No. He has turned us down. Interesting. Out of patience. I literally gave him exactly what he asked for, and he said no. Interesting negotiation tactics from him. I'm curious, actually. He actually... Max Verstappen does not have a contract for next year. Carlos Sainz has signed with Red... Okay. I think we're going to need a silly season update, I have to say. Do not go anywhere, guys. Silly season update. So, Carlos Sainz, who was also out of his seat because Red Bull were taking Norris and Bottas, completely turned on its head. Max Verstappen still out of a contract. Lewis Hamilton is going to Ferrari. That's not changing. Alonso to Williams? He was meant to be going to McLaren, I think. Okay. Interesting. So Alonso now to Williams. Norris has been dropped by Red Bull. Norris is out of a contract. Interesting. Charles Leclerc has a Ferrari contract for next year. He's out of contract in 2026, so it gives him 25 at Ferrari. George Russell's re-signed with Mercedes. Carlos Sainz is now going to Red Bull, which is insane. Oscar Piastri is actually still at McLaren for next year. We were just trying to pinch him. Perez fully dropped. Perez fully dropped as of this present point in time. Are we going to sign him? No. We then have Valtteri Bottas is still going to Red Bull. Interesting. So they've dropped Norris, but they're happy to keep Bottas. I guess maybe that's financial. Pierre Gasly, back to RB. Pierre, that is so cursed. It's so cursed. Esteban Ocon going to kick. I mean, sure. Tsunoda is ours. We will be deciding on him. Albon to Alpine. That is just a tongue twister I don't like. Holodelli is still going to Haas. Porchere's got a contract with us. Ricciardo stays at RB. Cursed. Okay. Hulkenberg to Williams alongside Alonso? Hulkenberg, Alonso? It's a great lineup, I can't lie. Real weird, though. Stroll stays at Aston. Surprise. Zhou goes to Mercedes. I don't like that. That is just weird. That is so weird. Liam Lawson does not have a contract. It could be a decent option, I can't lie, for next year. Pato Award, no contract. Magnussen goes to Haas. Or stays at Haas, should I say. Sargent goes to Alpine, also cursed. Maloney, no contract. Hadjar, no contract. So wait, there's... He's going as an affiliate. Interesting. I just realised the Bottas to... Oh no, it is car 2. He is going as car 2. Weird. Fred Vesti driving McLaren next year. These can all change in the drop of a hat, as we've seen. Behrman, again, with a rookie contract. He's still an affiliate. That makes sense. Drogovic is driving Aston Martin next year. That's cool, because he got signed and then dropped and then signed again. We love to see it. Schwartzman, nothing. Hirakawa, nothing. Antonelli has another affiliate contract. Hauger becomes an Alpine affiliate. Good luck with that, Hauger. Martins becomes a McLaren affiliate. Giovinazzi's got nothing. Paul Aaron becomes a McLaren affiliate. Is everyone just a McLaren affiliate now? Yeah, okay. Okay, interesting. These contracts seem to be highly flammable. I agree. A lot of documents seem to be getting dropped into shredders around here, which is weird. No. No! Why? There's so many options, Kick. You have Zane Maloney as an affiliate. And you sign 32-year-old, 75 rated Stoffel Van Dorn. Why? Where's Correa, someone asks. Good question. Good question. How low down is he? Also, Colapinto is taking up an RB affiliate. Interesting. Juan Manuel Correa is rated 68 overall. I feel like he's gone down. It's probably all the crashing, I have to say. Unsurprisingly, out of contract. He's not had a great year. Not interested in negotiating with us? That's fine, Juan, because we are not interested in negotiating with you, my guy. Bizarre. He's so low down as well. He's rated lower than Bogdanovic, who's in F3. This is weird. Amy Amos? That's not a real person, right? That looks like a weird AI generated. She must have replaced someone who moved up to Formula 2, I suppose. Wait, yeah, when do we start to get the weird... What's the highest rated strange AI person? Ah, wait, no. Filter. I can't filter by generated. You can at the start of the game. Weird. I think it must be her, Amy Amos. There's Art Affiliate, Janine Meyer, Charlie Verts, Abby Pulling, 61. Who's the worst? Mr. Kabir. 47. Pretty bad. Yeah. The silly season is silly. It is going silly, guys. I feel like... I mean, quite honestly, we can't afford Verstappen, realistically. Norris, though. Lando Norris, though. No contract for next year. Lando Norris, though. Does Verstappen just not have a drive for a top team then? Well, I mean, Red Bull is Sainz Bottas. Ferrari is Hamilton Leclerc, which is an amazing lineup, may I add. McLaren is Piastri. Oh, who was it? Who was going to McLaren? Vesti. Oh, yeah. I feel like, though, they might drop Vesti in favor of, like, a Norris re-signing or a Verstappen, that kind of thing. So, you know, Verstappen might just be holding out, if that's the thing. I feel like surely we just wait until the winter to start lowballing the people without seats, right? We just wait until the winter. At this point, I feel like we can do some scouting. We'll send a scout for Norris, and we may as well scout. I don't want Perez. I don't want Perez. Hulkenberg's going to Williams. We'll scout Lawson. I just want to see if he's got a high development rate, basically. We'll send out some scouts. We'll see what happens. Could have some options on our hands. I'm happy to re-sign Tsunoda as well. But I want people with that high development rate. I want to get my drivers up into, like, the ludicrous skill levels, basically. Funniest thing about this is you can consider your own team as top. Mate, we're P4 in constructors. We are a top team. We're ahead of Mercedes. That's why Mercedes had to settle for Guan Yu Zhou. Yeah, weird. With that, I'm going to end the stream there. I'm going to save this, guys. I will be back tomorrow. Same place, same time. It is going to be the Qatar Grand Prix. I believe it's a sprint, which means we're going to have a lot of on-track action. We'll get through practice and quali relatively quickly. Should be good. Until then, if you're not in there, get in the Discord. Stay up to date. That way, all the streams are scheduled as events, so you can see when they're coming. Also, you can just post memes of my face if you want. Thank you to everyone for joining me today. Thank you for all the support. All the new members over on YouTube, all the new subs on Twitch. I hope you've had a nice evening. We are going to be back with Qatar. But until then, I'm going to go beddy bites because I woke up at 6 a.m. That was many hours ago. Hell yeah. It's been good. We're looking forward to the marathon streams on the weekend. Make sure you're there for that. It's going to be amazing. Signing off, guys. Limited edition bucket hats, only 50 available. Get them while you still can.